Now, people have been looking forward to this.
Oh, yeah.
Calling it the Moon Medley. So Moon's going to start off with Lose Yourself, and it's your job to text over a song request.
Yeah, just keep them coming. Just keep texting them over. If we don't use yours, sorry, but just keep them coming.
I gotta know the words.
Yeah,
He's got to know the words to it.
I've seen him do this when he plays live and does acoustic stuff. I know you do Lose Yourself, and then usually it's kind of like a standard. You go from Lose Yourself right into Heartless by Kanye West.
Yeah, that one seems to go well.
All right, let's start there then. Let's start there.
Okay.
And then text your request over to 48258. We'll see if you can pull this off.
Okay. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one chance to not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. In the night, I hear them talk. The coldest story ever told. Somewhere far along that road, he lost his soul to a woman so heartless.
All right, how about Thrift Shop?
To a woman so heartless. Thrift shop. Okay. I'm gonna pop some tags. I only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is pretty awesome. I gotta censor as I go, I guess.
All right, let's go old school. Clapton, Layla.
Oh, that's easy. Layla, got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging, won't you please, Layla? You got me on my knees, Layla. Oh, baby, won't you ease my mind?
All right, from the 314. Oh, that's a good one. Down Under for Men at Work.
I come from the land down under.
Yes!
Women go and men plunder. Can't you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. That's a different key there, though.
Riz, you see this one? 636. Skrillex, Bangarang.
That doesn't even have any words.
Go for it. Oh, dude, this is a good one here. Thunder Rolls, Garth Brooks.
Oh, that's
yeah,
easy.
that's a good
I
one.
grew up on that, dude. The thunder rolls and the lightning strikes, and the love grows cold on a sleepless night. As the storm blows out of control, deep in her heart, the Rizzuto rolls.
Nice.
See what you did there.
Thank you.
573. Fun some nights.
Okay, I've done that before. Words. Some nights I stay up, cashing in my bed.
It's unbelievable.
Some nights I call it a draw. Some nights I wish that my lips could build a castle. Some nights I wish they'd just fall off. But I still wake up, I still see your ghost. Oh Lord, I still don't know what I stand for. Oh.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Wow. Friday, we made it, fellas. Here we are. Well, I'm dragging ass today. I'm telling you.
I had two asses. I drag them both.
These kids of mine, they got to go back to school.
Your kids?
Yeah, they got to go back to school. Well, normally I'd get home from a big St. Charles event. Like, we get home a little late, past my bedtime. And with the kids being off of school, they're up at the same time I get home. So the place is teeming with activity.
Right.
And I go to bed before them. Is it August yet?
Real close.
Soon. Well, good morning, everybody.
Hey.
Good morning.
Hope you all are feeling good. I see Moon's clean shaven.
Whew, it's cold, man. It's windy.
It's funny. We're all cold in here.
Yeah. Is that it? I'm freezing.
Well, I went a no guard on the side of my head and the back, and then last night when I shaved, I went outside and I was like, "Wow, man, the air is moving around."
Jeff, you noticed like different temperature? I mean, you didn't shave off all that much.
Barely. I got like an inch off, something like that. But yeah, when your face is clean shaven, you definitely can feel it.
If I would have done what Riz or Moon did, my face would be A, broken out, and B, I'd be freezing right now.
Yeah, I got a baby face. Moon's got baby face. Today's the last day we were able to shave. That's it. No grooming from the neck up after today.
This is it.
It's so funny. So both you and Moon completely clean shaven. Nobody is saying anything about Moon. It's all about you in the chat room thus far. People are like, "Oh my God, what the hell? Holy cow, this is crazy."
Well, this will be
on Monday. You'll look.
This will be the first time I've completely shaven in, years. I think the last time I was completely shaven was I made a mistake somehow grooming myself. I'm like, damn it, I gotta take the whole thing off. Yeah, I mean, I took 10 years off myself.
Yeah.
By shaving. I don't feel comfortable.
Why yell at me?
Because you're
why
right
don't you
there.
feel comfortable? You
I don't know. I just
you
do
look
great.
He was younger. It's a good thing.
I forgot I had a scar here. I have like a scar on my lip. Can you see it?
Yeah, that's a daily reminder.
Yeah. I guess I fell down the stairs when I was a little kid in a walker. Like I fell down some concrete stairs.
That's just what they told you. You were pushed.
That's what my parents told me.
It's right after a meeting with my dad at the top of the stairs. I don't get it.
You know, the kids nowadays are so soft with their walkers that are big enough where they can't fit through the doors. Remember back in the day?
Go earn your scar.
I think right down the basement steps. Oh, well. I got the scar to prove it. See it? Or was it a knife fight? I don't know. Let's go with the knife fight thing.
Yeah.
But we'll have the real or fake results before we get out of here. Probably around 9:30. And then we're locking it in. That's it. Like, hey, if you brought your shave kit to work, I mean, you could still shave in the washroom over there before the results.
Speaking of the results and the punishments, we had talked before. We had sort of tallied up all the 30 different punishments that we've had, and we had tallied up all the losers. It was a little bit more difficult finding all the winners to see how many times.
Yeah, we never kept track of the winners.
It's okay. I got it.
It's okay.
Oh, you figured it out?
Yeah, web guy
really?
Joe helped out.
Did the research?
Tracked down a bit more research.
Well, before you get to the winners,
I got the numbers.
do you have the losing numbers?
I have the losing.
Okay, so who lost the most?
Wait. Let's all write down who we thought.
I'm going to say. I'm going to say Jeff Burton. I don't know.
I'll go with that, too.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to throw money.
So out of 30, how many did Jeff Burton lose?
I'm gonna write down a guess.
I'm going to write down a guess,
Yep.
too. I'm going to say.
I think I know the answer, so this guess might be a little unfair,
and then let's guess the winners, because that's harder to remember, since obviously the loser gets punished, and the winners just move on.
Yeah, we never kept track of the winners.
Yeah.
Dummies we are.
I think you'll be surprised on the winner numbers.
All right, so I think it's Jeff Burton who has lost the most with 13 losses.
I think
13 out of 30.
I think it's Jeff Burton with 17 losses.
That's what I
That's
wrote
right.
down with 17 as well.
17.
I think I heard Moon say it was either 16 or 17.
I say 13.
And this counts the one that were the nipple tattoo.
The nipple tattoo
Counting nipple
is
tattoo
counted,
is counted as a
That
loss.
adds every,
Then I'll go
I'm saying
18.
that adds for everybody.
Yeah, so this is out of 30. And remember, there's plenty of ties in there, too, where there's 2 losers, 3 losers, even 4 losers once. With the most losses, it's Jeff Burton.
Okay, got that.
With 17 losses.
Whoa!
Congratulations.
Who got
Thank
17?
you, man. I'm in first place.
Wow.
Good for
First
you guys.
place.
Commanding lead.
So for
Congratulations.
this punishment, I don't have to do it then, right?
No.
That's my prize.
Nope. Followed by, it's got to be me.
No, it's me. I think it's me.
There's a little bit of a discrepancy on the losses here. I have recorded Riz and Patrico being tied for second
7?
with 7 losses.
Yeah, that's what I know. I think I've done 7.
Web guy Joe says that you have 8, Patrico, but I cannot figure out what the 8th one would be. So that we're gonna narrow it.
Well,
we're
Web guy
gonna
Joe,
figure-
smart guy.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Do you
figure
have
out-
Do you have them written down? The ones that I have lost?
Yeah, I got them all.
Real quick.
I mean, the ones
can
that I think you've lost.
you label them off real quick?
Bikini car wash, lingerie punishment, Let's see, 3-course meal with Will Pelly. I have Gingham's 24 Hours. I have the Walk of Shame.
Yep.
I have the Christmas Caroling.
Yep.
And I have the Bro Tats. The nipple tattoo.
Did you do any others? That sounds right.
Did you do the? Did you say the DB's waitress?
Yeah,
Yep,
that's lingerie.
lingerie.
Did he ever do the wheel?
No, I never
No?
did
Nope,
Wheel of
never did the
Punishment.
Wheel.
I think that's it.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I have. He says that there's 8. We'll figure it out. You know,
Anybody in the chat room or on social media knows.
So
hit
I
us up.
did. So my 7 were. I did Speedo first pitch, 4-coat spray tan, the 24 hours in the box, nipple tattoo. That's 4.
lingerie.
Lingerie. What else?
First pitch, Speedo,
I
first pitch.
said that already. Oh, sax man,
Sax man. Yep.
and stand up.
Yep, 5 minutes alone.
And what about Bro Tats?
And
Yeah,
Bro
Count,
Tats.
I said that.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I
What
said
about
that.
stand-up?
Said it, Scott. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Said it.
You know what Joe might be, what web dude Joe might be thinking, and somebody in the chat room just said this when myself and Moon were locked in the mattress direct.
Oh, yeah, that
But
was
that
not a
wasn't real or
punishment.
fake.
Yeah.
That was
was
if
not
they
a
raised
punishment.
money, then
Yeah.
we.
And then you are obviously second with the.
I have.
I'm sorry, third with the punishments.
Yep,
Or
I
most
have
losses.
4 losses. Mine were the shots, the
Gingham's.
Gingham's. Let's
Studio
see,
lock-in.
chest wax and the studio lock-in.
Okay.
And now Bro Tats.
Man, I didn't lose Bro
Oh,
Tats.
that's right. Damn.
Whoa.
Wait, so I
Easy
didn't
there,
win?
Tiger.
Look at his face. No, I didn't.
And
No,
then
I
Scott,
didn't lose that. King
Scott
Scott.
lost
Yeah.
2.
At barely over a year, I've already lost 2.
Nope, you've lost
3. Sorry, I've lost 3.
He's lost 3.
Wow.
He
Catch
lost
it up, Jeff.
Carl the Mannequin. He lost Bro Tats, and he lost the stripper pole.
He's
That's
lost
right.
since he started. He's lost 3 of 4.
Yeah, 3.
3 of 4 he has lost.
And then Lux lost one,
Lost one.
the one that she
3
put.
of
All right,
4?
so who's got the most wins? I don't know.
The wins are
3 of
interesting.
5.
The
Yeah.
wins are interesting, like because you're gonna forget that you won certain times.
Who's got the most real or fake wins? You know why? Because when we come up with the punishments, we talk about them before, and they become more than just a singular person idea.
Yeah, really, the winner brings an ingredient, then everybody goes, well, what about this?
And then we,
What
you
about
know, we
this?
put
What
it to the
about this?
committee.
What about
That's
this?
what really helps get some
Oh, all
approval.
right. So who do you think's got the most wins?
Moon. And I couldn't even begin to tell you how many, but Moon. I think,
think
it goes.
Moon?
I think it's Moon, and then in a very close second, I believe it's Riz, and then I think
I
it's,
think it may be me.
and then I think it's me, and then Jeff, and then obviously
I think I may have the most wins. What do you think?
I don't think it's me, so...
What are the end of
I agree with that.
I agree with that.
Well,
I'm
so
gonna
far
go
you've been
with
right.
Moon. I think I'll go with Moon.
You have the answer. What do you
Maybe he
think?
just celebrates
say-
the most.
Hey, that's what a jerk.
Yeah, I think it's Moon. I'll go with Moon.
Regardless, I think 1 and 2, in some
Oh, I'm on
fashion,
Riz Island.
is Riz and Moon, and it's very close.
All right, who's got the most wins? Moon, go.
I have the most wins.
Damn it.
So I have celebrated more. Yes, you're right. I have 13 wins, followed by a tie. With 10 wins, it's Riz and Patrica.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay. All
And
right.
then Jeff, you have won 3 times, and King Scott has won once.
Oh, that's right. Look at you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm on
the
the
only time
board.
you didn't lose was when you won. Look at this guy.
So Jeff,
Pretty stoked.
you're 3 and 17.
No, he didn't lose the
3
shots
and
when he did.
17.
Yeah,
Damn.
I have lost 3 of 6, though,
Okay.
since I've started.
All right.
Yikes.
Well, we'll have the real or fake results at 9:30, and then we'll lock in our facial hair. And if everything above the shoulder cannot be groomed until the end of the competition. And then one person remains unkempt until 2020.
But we have until the results.
Correct.
We have until the results.
So if I start flipping out and I find some scissors, I can go do it
Oh,
legally.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
I
surprised.
was plucking my eyebrows. I threw a nose hair trimmer so far up my nose.
Me too, man. I thought I drew blood.
Yeah, I hit my brain.
Somebody asked me a question, and I did not know the answer, and they said it's one of those people that every real or fake punishment, they find, like, the workaround, you know? So, we said no blades, no tweezers, no nothing. If I got a scraggling nose hair that comes out, can I grab it with my fingers and rip it on out?
No, that's grooming.
Okay.
No grooming.
listen. I was like, that's a really good question.
Wow, that's an interesting gray area there.
What?
You can't pull a nose hair out?
No, because then you could just pull eyebrows out and you could groom. Like
Okay.
There's no grooming.
So I thought that was a pretty valid question.
Yeah, that's a valid question.
Valid question.
I thought this one was pretty workaround proof.
What if you
valid
have
question.
what if
No
there's
questions.
A booger
Stop asking a question, Scott.
No questions anymore.
dried. And you,
Yeah, what if you pull a booger out and you pull a nose hair with it?
Yeah, shove it back in there.
That's
Start
right.
over.
You got to glue it back in.
What if I blow my nose and when I look, there's a hair in there from my nose? Do I have to start over?
suck it back in.
So yesterday, I'm on my way to Big St. Charles Motorsports. I'm on Highway 94. I had to stop to get gas. There's a Circle K right there when you get off 40 onto is it 40 to 94?
Yeah.
There's a Circle K right as I'm going there, and it was packed. Every pump was taken up. Now, what would you do in this situation? Every pump's taken up.
You're right.
And no, of course I was
wait for
waiting.
it, wait for it.
I
Hold
was
on.
waiting, and a pump opened up, and it was on the other side, so I had to drive around the gas pumps, and then I had to do a little maneuvering. And as I was backing up, I wasn't paying attention. I don't know what happened to me. I wasn't paying attention, and I backed into somebody's way, and they laid on their horn to kind of wake me up. It was an honest mistake. Would you just drive on to the next gas station, or would you stay there? Because everybody at every pump turned to look at me.
I would have pumped gas. You drove away, didn't you?
What did I do?
You drove away.
Brave Sir Robin stayed.
Would you drive away? Or would you stay?
No, I would stay.
Because I gave him my bad. But every single person turned around to go look at me. Like, who is this rookie?
You stayed though, yeah?
You're doing it wrong.
I did stay, but I was very embarrassed.
That's so funny that you had a self-admitted mistake driving yesterday, because I had the same thing. I accidentally cut somebody off on the highway, like to the point where, like, they were in my blind spot, and I got over, and it was, if they wouldn't have stopped, like, it would have been bad.
Oh, my God.
Okay, and they did the whole, and I did the, oh my God, oh, like, my bad. And I was getting, like, off at the exit, so I got over to the next lane, and they pulled up next to me, and they were MFing and flipping me off and throwing their hands up, and I didn't know what to do, so I just kind of looked at them, and I was like, I'm so sorry. Like,
what else are you supposed to do?
bad. Like, it wasn't like I was mean back, and like as they were, I could feel them yelling. Like, obviously we were driving, I couldn't hear them. I could feel them yelling at me, and so we were side by side for a good like 30, 45 seconds, and they were yelling at me the whole time. And I looked at him, I put my hand up, and I did like the whole thing on my heart, like
My bad.
my bad.
What else are you supposed to do?
And so they were going eastbound.
want you
I
to
was
keep your
going
hands on
westbound.
the wheel.
Do you want money?
Yeah.
You want what's in my wallet?
I was going westbound on 70, and they were going eastbound on 70, so we split. And as we split, as I'm taking off, like, again, I did the final, like, you know, I put my hand up, like, my bad, and they went, "Bah!" with, like, the biggest
threw
middle
the
finger
biggest
in the
middle
world.
finger out there.
And as they did it, my hand went from sorry with the hand up, and I went, ah! Like, I did, like, the whole confused, like, what? Come on. Like, and this was an older guy. Like, I mean, an adult.
It's just 'cause people are so on edge.
Dude, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Like, as long as you acknowledge, hey, like I put my hand up and I was like, my bad. Clearly my fault. No question about it. Like, I'm sure you did the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
My bad. Like,
If I could have, I would have hand delivered a note that said my deepest apologies. Like, I felt
Did you
terrible.
have to do a full tank when you pulled up, or were you like running on empty, running low, or were you?
I had about a quarter tank.
You had a quarter tank. Did you go all the way to a full tank, or were you just like, oh,
The gas pumps there ran so slow.
But was it killing you the whole time? Going, come on.
I don't know if it was just in my head they were running slow, but I didn't even fill up.
Yeah, that's my point. I think I would have gotten somebody and been like, all right, see ya.
It was going at a trickle,
Oh boy.
and that's the honest truth. I think that was because every pump was full. But what angers me is, and listen, we've all been cut off before.
Yeah, but
On the highway?
Not that there's like body language in a car, but I mean, you can almost always tell if it's a deliberate thing or an accidental thing. You can tell if somebody's
as long as
being.
they acknowledge it, like,
That's
hey,
what- yeah.
my bad.
But it's so. what is going on in somebody's life that's what they turn to for 40 seconds? Their mission is to destroy you somehow.
You just happen to be there, and you triggered them.
It is crazy.
You triggered them. I thought about driving off, by the way. Then I said, I don't know where another gas station is. There was a thought of driving off.
You should have said that. Tell me where to go.
You were on
and I'll leave.
You were on 94 right off of 40?
Yeah.
You would have passed 800 gas stations.
No, there's not that many gas stations on that road. Like on the right side as I'm going towards.
If you go 40 to 94, you will pass.
I know. I've driven that.
Then it wasn't 40 and 94.
I was on 94.
And then
because you got off at 40 and you were on 94.
40 from your house west. You took it across the bridge, and shortly after the bridge, over on the right-hand side, it says 94. You got off and took a right. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's that gas station right there on the right. Right.
Circle K.
And then about a half mile, there's a QT.
Yep, there's another one up on the left.
And then there's
I don't want to go on the
right.
left. You got to go over the highway.
There is a QT on the right-hand side,
the
a little
highway.
further down. I think,
You got to. No,
right?
it's a
DQ.
It's a barrier, isn't there?
No, well, it's a stoplight. There's a
No, you're
stoplight.
right, Jeff. There is.
You'd have found plenty. You'd have been all right.
Yeah.
But
I'm
I
sure
get
I
what
would've
he's
been.
saying.
40 and 70
I'm
on
sure I would've
94,
been.
there's a gajillion.
But
I
somebody
do
would've
get
flipped
what
you
you're
off.
saying, because once you get past that area, getting off the highway there, it takes forever because you have to go on that side road to get back to the exit.
Yeah.
So I agree.
Scott knows.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Always do right turns.
I'm usually the guy that will will slow down and then get behind somebody when I have to, move over to a different lane, unless you're being aggressive and like you're really trying to speed up to make sure I don't get in the spot. Like we're not all going to get to the places that we're going. So I made a left and I got over in front of this guy because he was trying to speed up to cut me off. So I was like, all right, well, you can clearly see me. This is, I don't know, last week sometime. I was like, well, you can clearly see me, so I'm just going to come over here because we're all going in the same direction. We're all going to get there. It's going to be fine. This dude laid on his horn for 15 seconds, then is flipping me off with 4 different fingers. I mean, the whole way. And listen.
How's this guy's middle finger 10 foot tall?
Dude, it was insane. And so I'm usually just like, just keep your calm, be a logical person, a rational person, and just move on. And but man, when somebody really just ruins their day over it, that's when I give them the old
you tell us that.
Yeah, you tell us that. I'll give them the whiny face, like, oh my God, I'm sorry to ruin your day.
It was you.
It's absurd, man. Like the way people react to, we're all using our cars and we're moving in lanes.
People are on edge, and any little thing sets them off now.
Yeah, but like I said,
little
you
thing.
can tell when somebody cuts you off intentionally, or when it's a goof. And when Patrico's apologizing in every language he can,
and you still get the finger,
hands.
and he can't let it go. Yeah. Society now. Mm-hmm. Got to be careful. I'm honestly scared to flip somebody off on the off chance of somebody having a gun and shooting me.
Yeah.
I think that's where you do it safely, though. Like he was going westbound and the other guy was going eastbound, so he knew he was splitting off. He wouldn't see him again, so then you can safely do that.
Well, yeah, that's when they do it. As soon as you're turning, that's when they'll flip
that's
you
a
off.
lot
Like,
of fun.
oh,
Yeah, I
got
okay.
you now.
Cool guy.
King Scott yesterday was the sole racial representative at the St. Louis Magazine A-List party.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun. It was over at the Sheldon Concert Hall.
How was that?
Oh, what a great
That place is beautiful.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, it's cool.
We saw Chris Cornell there.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That would
So
be
I've
awesome.
seen a couple of shows there with zero electricity up on the stage. Like nothing but acoustic.
Wow.
This is Chris Cornell with a guitar and a guy playing a cello.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been really neat. Yeah, I took a picture of a window I'll show Jeff. I figured Jeff would have in his house. But
what the hell are
I'll
you
post it
talking
up.
about?
It's pretty silly.
is
It's
it
one of
just
the stained
glass windows?
Yeah, stained glass windows. But yeah, it was awesome.
So
and
St. Louis Magazine, they have this party every year. They did their A-List awards, and and they I guess have this party every year.
Yeah.
For the A-listers, and you hobnob, and is there free? Well, you got to pay for a ticket, but
yeah,
drink and food.
there was like 16 vendors, I believe, or more, and it was the best.
Anybody recognize you as King Scott?
Yeah, there's a few of those. In fact, your buddy that shops with you at Walmart and Schnucks, Bill. I guess you were.
Bill.
Yeah, he says hi.
Good guy, Bill.
He was super nice, and Yeah, I got to talk to him for a while.
Walmart Bill?
Walmart,
All right.
Walmart Bill. Yeah. Every time I go to Walmart,
Any celebrity sightings there?
I pick up Bill on the way.
Any celebrity sightings?
There was, I mean, the CEOs like Kavanaugh from over at Worldwide Tech. He spoke, obviously. But,
Nice.
yeah, I saw him in the crowd ahead of time, and I'm like, it's got to be that guy. And it was, because he looked like money, and you're like, dude looks super rich.
Was it like an award show?
No, it was Tim Azell. He spoke. He was like the MC. It was very quick, like maybe 20 minutes. And then they did a few things.
So I
Louis
thought
came
you said
out.
it was an award show.
It said that the nominees were going to be honored between. What time did you get there?
Well, we were in this insane line. It took forever. So I got there right around 6. And
Because it said between
the line was
6:15 and 6:30 they were going to honor the nominee, the award winners.
I think they just shout out some names, and it's a mingle party. It's a dance party.
Yeah, I think
kinda.
more of I don't because there was nothing.
Oh,
really.
mingling. That sounds like it's for me.
Yeah.
I
No,
would
it
have
sure doesn't.
hobnobbed, but I ain't mingling.
Oh, I totally
went-
hobnobbed.
I went years ago, and it was a good time. It wasn't there though. It was in some apartment complex, and it was down by the pools.
At
and
Greg's
all that.
house?
So it was.
That was the C
Good time.
list celebrity.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that was in
Partner
the
to
wrong
ask you
party.
to clean up afterwards.
Well, all I got to
Apartment
say
C
is
list.
thanks for not embarrassing us.
Yeah, well,
that's all I asked
we know.
for.
Oh, I was to say shout out to Pino. They were there, and
Pino?
Yeah, and the High Point, like some amazing food.
Hey,
Gosh.
Point.
But Pino's awesome.
Oh yeah, Pino.
So good.
All right, so yesterday, John Patrico was here for the Craigslist Freak of the Week. We had 3 brand new ads for you. And thank you all for voting. And I'm telling you, with yesterday's Craigslist Freak of the Week, you guys came with it with the names.
Yeah.
Sure did.
You guys brought it for sure.
Really impressive.
Impressive names for this competition. So if you would close out the votes.
Okay. The votes are closed.
One of these 3 ads moving on to the next round of the Freak of the Year playoffs. One step closer to having their name etched on the Jerry Sandusky Memorial Plaque. So here's how it all shook out. In 3rd place, with 19% of your votes, it was nominee number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, Tent Resner.
Spend the night outside with me. Man for man, 42-year-old, Luxembourg City, Luxembourg. You can call me Felipe. I'm a passionate man about everything in my life. I eat well, I exercise every day, and I have a very high-paying job, and I come from a very wealthy and important family. I want for nothing, and I experienced it all, except for 2 things. I've never been poor, I've never been homeless, and I've never had a homosexual encounter.
Okay.
Looking for a black man to be my partner while I live out these fantasies. For 1 week, we will have nothing but a tent for 2. We will be drunk on inexpensive wine and live in a park. We will have homosexual sex every night under the stars after the park empties out. The 2 of us will lie and steal to survive, and we'll do it together. Bonus points if you are really homeless and smell like a bum. I want this fantasy to be as real as possible, so we will not be using protection while having sex. After the week is over, you will be taken care of. Do you like football or rugby? I know the right people.
All right, there is your 3rd place finisher with 19% of your votes, Tent Resner. And I guess I was wrong as far as this being the winner. This is my pick to win, King Scott's pick to win, John Patrico's pick to win. Wrong. Wrong. Ooh. All right, in 2nd place with 32% of your votes.
Which is, by the way, real quick, that's incredibly shocking that only got 19% of the vote. Incredibly shocking, actually.
You thought that'd be more?
A lot more.
Oh, 19%. Well, the winner had 49%, runner-up 32%. Here is your runner-up. This was Moon's pick. This was Tony's pick to win. Nominee number 2, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Steelgood.
Passing along my medical supplies. Man for woman, 33-year-old, Hampton, New Zealand. Used to work at an aged care facility. I got sacked over some things I can't talk yet. Some information items were reported missing, and all signs point to me. My misfortune is your good luck. I have one-of-a-kind, hard-to-get items for sale at a reasonable price. Enema bulbs, boxes and boxes of rubber gloves, and post-surgical pressure socks. Those aren't cheap new. I had a very close romantic relationship with a few of my patients, and they gifted me these things. In the eyes of my superiors, this was not acceptable, and I can't stop thinking about my lovers, so I am getting rid of these items. I'm not licensed to sell medical equipment, so it's going to have to be hand-to-hand transactions. Most of the items are new and in packaging, but some are slightly used. My lovers are still the most important to me. Not a day goes by where I do not think about them. These items are a constant reminder of what I cannot have, so I pass them on to you. Please message me with your questions. If you are over the age of 70, perhaps we can work out a trade. Sex is not out of the question. Email me sooner than later. Thank you.
All right, there is Dr. Steelgood with 32% of your votes, the runner-up in this week's Freak of the Week competition. And, folks, here is your winner, your official Craigslist Freak of the Week, with 49% of your votes. Jeff's pick. Jeff Burton picked this one to win.
Look at me go.
Nominee number 3, Burnt and Ernie.
Free antique urn. Free Toronto, Canada. I have a free urn that I am giving away. I do not need nor do I want it. It looks expensive, but I have no idea how much it's worth. It's 100% free for the taking. Decorative gold plating and some old English script on it that I can no longer make out what it says. My ex-wife left it here, and it has ashes of her mother inside. I told her she has 30 days to get her stuff out of my house, and this is still here. What you do with her mother inside of it is up to you. I do not care. I've polished up the outside, but if the bitch inside is as stubborn as the one I just divorced, good luck getting that clean. I've already snorted about half of the remains.
My God.
The rest are yours for the taking. Just respond back to let me know where you would like to meet. Thanks. Quick replies are a plus. P.S. I can send a picture if you'd like.
Send a picture. There you go.
That's insane.
Picture of what?
I'm shocked this one. Jeff saw it. Jeff foresaw it.
He must have campaigned. He got wind of the competition, and he said,
You know what? I never thought about that before. Wonder if people have before.
Was it the snorting of the ashes?
If you
That's
remember,
the ticket over the
basically
top.
what I
Had to
said
be.
was
And the name.
if that is real life, then yeah, he's the freak out of the three of them.
Scott brings up a very valid
and it had the
point.
best name.
The name.
Yeah.
You think the name won?
I think if you,
I mean, the name is terrific.
Good luck in the finals.
let's say you hear
Oh, no
all three
chance.
of these ads. Let's say you hear all three of these ads, and you go, "Man, all three of those are on the same exact level. They are equally as a freak." You go, "I'm gonna vote for the best name, Bert and Ernie."
I can say that.
Yeah.
Well, Burnt and Ernie. That's B-U-R-N-T and U-R-N-I-E. Terrific name, by the way.
Yeah.
That's a Hall of Fame name. And a winner this week. Congratulations to Burnt and Ernie. Moving on to the next round. All right, today's Team Riz Member of the Day brought to you by Mattress Direct comes to us from Columbia, Illinois. It's Jessica Freeland.
All right, Jessica, way to go.
Been a fan since 2011, loves all the cast members. She and her boyfriend have to listen to the show separately because of work schedules, but the show is the number one thing they talk about and reference when they see each other. And the show wouldn't be the same without all of you there. Loves the different perspectives to your daily debates. Loves when Tony gets fired up. Loves how Moon holds his own when he gets ganged up on. Thinks Jeff seems like one of the nicest people on the planet.
She is
and
so
thinks
smart.
Scott's dad jokes are top-notch and cannot
like
help but
this.
smile when she hears me laugh.
That's great.
Way to go.
Thinks we are the best in the business. Well, you are correct.
God, she seems so smart.
Very smart woman. Jessica Freeland from Columbia, Illinois is the Team Riz Member of the Day. Gets its super sweet Team Riz Member of the Day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up. 1057thepoint.com/Team Riz. All right, we'll hit you up with some news next. In fact, we got an update on, remember that viral video from yesterday we're talking about? Napoleon Bagel Part, the short guy that was going nuts at the bagel place.
Yeah.
Got a little more on this guy. Got his name, what he does for a living, and
all the charity work he does.
I don't think there's any charity work in his life, but give you some more details on this guy. Plus, who loves Ferris wheels?
Who doesn't?
I do.
Well, you are going to be happy mid-October.
Lucky.
Plus, a horrible story about a man and his dogs. It is 6:37 on this Monday. First look at the traffic and weather. I'm sorry, Monday. Friday.
I was just saying, don't you dare.
It's Friday.
Whoa.
Just scared.
Friday.
How
You
long
scared
was I
so many
sleeping?
people.
It's Friday. First look at the traffic and weather. Here is Patrico.
Look, Mommy, the rhino's getting too close to the car.
Coming at you.
Your point traffic update brought to you by Ryan Kelly, the homeloanexpert.com. Right lane closed due to an accident. Westbound 270 right at Lilac. Your point forecast today, sunny and dry, around 90 for the high. Tonight it's clear and warm, 70 for the low. This weekend, pretty much just like today. Mostly sunny, right around 90 for the high. Same on Sunday, 70 for the low both days. Really nice weekend. Right now it is 73 at the Point Studio. Point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
Yesterday afternoon, I felt what you always say, Riz, is a disturbance in the force. Something was going on, and I realized that I hadn't actually had a Lena's Pizza in right around 6-7 days. So my body started telling me, and that's how good it is, and that's how much I enjoy it, and I think you will too. If you dig frozen pizza and you like the thin crust stuff, you need to try this if you haven't tried it yet. Lena's Pizza, STL.com. It's St. Louis style frozen pizza. It's thin crust. It's 100% real Provel cheese. 100% real Provel cheese. Amazing. Locally owned and produced here. And if you like the toppings, man, they got all the standard toppings. They got a couple of unique ones as well. Again, on their website, lenaspizzastl.com, you can find all the ingredients and where to buy the pizza. But if you dig fresh frozen ingredients, they have that for you. And if you like the fact that it's edge to edge with the toppings and very generous with the toppings, you will like that. Also, the value itself. It is a delicious, first of all, but also it is a family. It's a value for your family for dinner. Doesn't cost much to feed a handful of people with this Lena's Pizza. So get to their website, Lena's Pizza, STL.com. Find in the St. Louis area where to get this amazing pie. When it comes out of the oven, take a picture of it. Social media, tag us, tag Lena's Pizza. It's Lena's Pizza, STL.com.
And welcome back to America's favorite cooking show, The Skinny Guinea. I'm The Skinny Guinea. With me, as always, is the Fat Guinea, Tony.
Hey, hi.
And my other assistant, Creepster Jeff.
Hello. Hello.
And today, we will be making placenta smoothies. And here's what you'll need. Frozen mango, orange juice, some ice, vodka of your choice,
Ooh, nice.
coconut milk, and one large, fairly fresh placenta. Hey, when is our guest of honor getting here? Ooh, there's the bell. Go get him.
I'll actually go get him.
Great. Oh, there he is.
Thanks. Hey.
Man of the hour right here.
Hey, I just was walking
Guest of
around
honor
the
today. Okay.
Yeah. What you guys got cooking?
We're making placenta smoothies.
Come on in here.
Oh, God.
All right.
If I throw up in this alcohol.
Oh,
That's a lot.
you smell it.
Oh my God. Yeah. All right.
I recommend we all glove up.
Okay,
Let's glove
please. If anyone is curious, my wife did just get test results back, and we're good to go. Quickly.
up. All right, so here's how we're gonna do this.
We're not.
All right, grab it
Yeah.
and then cut it.
Oh boy. All right.
Cut it into like some chunks.
I never said I would touch it.
Your kid was inside there,
I forgot that I had to actually do things with this.
and it was the front. And how it took about
You're at the mall and you park in the parking lot. You go inside, you do your shopping, you come back out, and somebody has dinged your door. Or a shopping cart at the grocery store has hit the car. Now, this is a pain in the ass. It's one of those things where you're like, now what do I do? Who do I call? How do I get this taken care of? I've got the answer for you. It's West County Auto Body, the best auto body repair facility in the country. And they are truly remarkable at how they handle things from start to finish. They are so good at what they do that many of the dealerships go out of their way to have their vehicles repaired by West County Auto Body. And listen, you know, at a dealership, there's things that happen, whether it be the door dings or whether it be somebody leaning on a car and denting the hood or denting the roof. West County Auto Body, they are the ones that take care of them there. So just stop by. If you need any type of auto body work done, they will be there to help you out. Ask some of the insurance agencies out there. They love working with West County Auto Body because the job gets done correctly. It doesn't take forever. They want you in and out. They want you in your vehicle. And lots of people have been going to see them for a very long time. 1650 North Lindbergh, right there at Page and Lindbergh. You can give them a call. The phone number to call is 993-4466. That's 314-993-4466. Or just go online, westcountyauto.com. It's West County Auto Body.
What the hell are you doing here? What are you doing here, man? I told you to get out of here. Paparazzi, get out of here.
Before you are two men who are about to embark on a great adventure. A great journey across the land. It will be hot. Their legs will get tired. They will want to quit, but no. These two warriors aren't quitters. Plus, if they quit, they know they will be endlessly mocked. On May 14th, 1802, a man named Lewis and a man named Clark started walking west from St. Louis into the unknown. Today, Tony Patrico and Jeff Burton, you walk in their footsteps. One day, our great-grandchildren will tell the story of Tony and Jeff and how on June 15th, 2018, they too left St. Louis and walked west, but didn't go as far as Lewis and Clark. And with these words, I send you on your way. Good luck and Godspeed. Let your journey begin now. See you at the finish line.
From the get-go, people immediately, started to give me trouble, saying, we know your past. We know you're going to give up. We know you're not going to make it. A lot of people immediately hit up social media and said, this is a waste of a punishment because there's no way you're going to complete the whole thing. That's the GPS. That's not a good start, guys. That's not a good start. That is.
When I knew I had to do it, I was okay with it because I like to run, I like to walk, I like to hike, all that stuff, and it was another challenge, that sort of thing. You know who I was concerned for? A guy named Tony Patrico.
This is, even though I'm on this weight loss journey and I've dropped almost over 100 pounds, this is nothing that I was ready to do. This is nothing that I wanted to do. This is still nothing that I ever want to do again. But immediately, I hear the results and know that it's myself and Jeff Burton walking, and instantly I start thinking of ways that I can get out of it.
Hey, we all agreed to this, that we walk from point A to point B. Turns out it was downtown, our building currently, to our new building, which turned out to be almost...
So, true story, yesterday I had somebody comment on my teeth. They said, boy, Riz, your teeth are pretty damn straight. I said, thank you very much. It's the Invisalign, and thanks to Dr. Foley and the crew over at Foley Dental. I'm almost done. My Invisalign journey is almost complete. I could see the finish line. I think maybe like a week or two, and we're good. I'll go to the dentist next week. I'll go see Dr. Foley. So if you're looking to straighten your teeth, Invisalign is an option for you. And Foley Dental, I mean, that's where you go. 3D digital scans with no gooey impressions. Comprehensive packages. You get the Invisalign Go and other options personalized for you. I mean, your needs are different than my needs. You check in regularly with the dentist. Both Dr. Foley and Dr. Freeman down there at Foley Dental, I mean, they have, a crazy amount of hours in training and continuing education with the Invisalign, plus interest-free financing with a soft credit check over at Foley Dental Group in Maryville, Illinois. My dentist, Patrico's dentist. In fact, you'll be there tomorrow, right? It's their 10th anniversary?
10th anniversary,
Wow.
yeah. Starting at 2 o'clock, I'll be out there DJing, and they've got a whole bunch of giveaways and food, and it's going to be a whole party. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, congratulations to the crew down there. 10 years, that's terrific. They are the best, honestly. It's Foley Dental Group in Maryville, Illinois. FoleyDentalGroup.com.
And now, a heartfelt message from Tony Patrico.
Welcome back. Phone number 314-6-WALKER, 314-692-5537. Cameras and chat room, 1057thepoint.com/Riz. The socials at RIZZ Show. Emails RizShow, 1057thepoint.com. I mentioned before, real or fake results before we get out of here, probably around 9:30 with Donnie Fandango. Got your Friday fail stories? Bunch of good ones today. In fact, I'm going to break a rule for today's Friday fail stories. Yeah, one of my hard and fast rules, but I got it today. It's almost too good.
I know this rule, don't I?
Yes, everybody knows the rule.
Yep.
I'm going to call an audible on today's contest. Normally we do Were You Paying Attention? Today instead, how about this? Good or gross today?
Yeah.
Haven't played that in a while. Good or gross with the Bean Boozled Jelly Belly Jelly Beans.
Well, think about it. If we do it in a couple of months, when we puke out the jelly beans, it's going to get caught in all of our mustache hairs and everything. Now, when I'm throwing one up and the bean comes out my nose and I pull the bean out and a hair comes out.
Put it back.
Damn it.
Again, you got to super glue it back in.
The funny thing is, I'll go, yeah, that seems fair.
Let's do some news.
Oh, yeah. We gonna do some news.
And your news being sponsored by
Shaving.
or not shaving.
That is the question.
Who is ready to ride the giant Ferris wheel at Union Station downtown? Who's ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready for it?
Sure.
I am
Would you go
prepared.
downtown just to ride the Ferris wheel?
They can't roll it up
Nope.
here to Creve Coeur.
No. You know what? I actually think they're not calling it a Ferris wheel. It's called an observation wheel.
I will, once it opens, I will take my kids down there with the sole purpose of riding the Ferris wheel. At least once. Because from what I read, and I know you're probably going to get into it, but there's a lot to do down there.
Oh, yeah.
Between the Ferris wheel and the mini
aquarium.
golf
Right,
and
so-
the aquarium.
So you just contradicted yourself. So it's not the sole purpose of doing the observation wheel.
What I'm saying, I would go down there. I'm not saying
And do the observation.
The Union Station, the new Union Station.
The whole thing, I'm looking forward to taking the family
It's
to.
going to be 200 feet tall, this thing.
Damn.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Tremendous. So they got the support towers up already down at Union Station. They got, I guess, a quarter of the wheel spokes ready to go. By mid-October, it's going to be operational.
And is this a year-round thing?
Well, there's going to be 42 climate-controlled gondolas, so I'm assuming they're
Cool.
enclosed.
Yeah, that's year-round. That's
Man,
great.
People are going to be farting in them immediately. Damn it.
No, I think that's
Just
good.
like those little eggs that you go into when you go to the arch.
The arch, yeah.
Some people argue against these things, saying they're a bit of an eyesore, but there's a lot of European cities, and of course the famous London Eye.
And I'm going to say, just think of the London Ferris wheel.
Yeah, the London Eye is incredible. It doesn't stop moving. It takes a half an hour to go around. You're right on the river, but you get to see the entire city. And as silly as that may sound, all the other cities that I've been to and gone in one of these things, I actually think it makes the city look more fun.
Well, each gondola is going to hold up to 8 people. So again, you're going to be up there 200 feet.
That's pretty small, though.
This
200
one,
feet?
The gondola,
I know,
or
eight people.
the London Eye says it's 443 feet tall.
Yeah, it's
Holy
huge.
cow.
And those cars fit like 20 people.
So you ready for the name of this thing? You guys ready for the name of the new observation wheel in downtown St. Louis at Union Station? Ready for it?
Yep.
It's going to be called the St. Louis Wheel.
Oh, that's so great.
When's the last time that you guys were on, what is it called, Colossus?
Yeah.
At
Just so you
Six
know,
Flags?
the Colossus is 180 feet tall at Six Flags.
And how
wow.
tall is this?
200 feet.
Wow.
Cool. That's great.
When's the last time you guys were on that?
I've never.
10 years.
Yeah, I don't think I ever have.
We went to Six Flags beginning of June or beginning of end of May, right around there. Whenever it first opened, the first Saturday it opened, we were there, and we went on it. And I remember I was like, man, I haven't been on this thing since I was a kid. And I got on it, and I was like,
Cool.
all right.
Yeah, if I'm going to Six Flags, I'm not going to the Colossus Ferris wheel.
I mean, I wanted to do it because it's one of my mom's favorite things, and the kids were with us. And I mean, you get up there. I mean,
it's
Like,
cool.
there's
For a
Jeff
brief
Burton's
second.
house. I could see Jeff Burton's house from there.
when you get to the very top and
Eureka.
the,
Yeah,
and the
you
wind's
could.
whipping, you go, oh, boy, we're up here. We are up here.
Does it have a cost?
I don't have a cost.
Because the one in London is pretty
Oh,
expensive.
it's crazy.
Oh, well, it's a day pass, but it's 40 pounds.
Yeah, it's
So
crazy.
this wheel's going to have, and just like the London one lights up. This wheel, the St. Louis wheel, will have 1.6 million LED lights. Damn. And the lights will be able to display colors in any combo to celebrate special occasions like, red, white, and blue for 4th of July. It'll light up blue for like a Blues win or a Cardinal win. For a fee, of course, you could light it up with your wedding colors. You could do like a pink or blue thing for a gender reveal if you pay for it.
I think this is cool. I think it'll make the skyline look even cooler, and I think it's good for the city. I think it's a good
going to
look.
be it's going to be west of on the think of Union Station.
Okay.
It's going to be west in between what's the Italian place? Lombardo's.
Correct.
It'll be between Lombardo's and the train shed.
Oh, so around back over there.
So you just won't be able to cut through there anymore? That's that road right there?
You're talking about
Like the back entrance to the
Yeah,
parking
yeah.
lot?
I think that'll still be open, but that could be where the soccer stadium's going.
Yeah, but I'm saying so if it's in between those two, where the hell's it going to go in between those two?
More towards where the
towards upper limits.
the structure is, where the shed. Look at the artist rendering. You'll see. Oh, by the train tracks.
In which direction does it face?
I'd imagine it faces
face the river?
I bet it's
Perpendicular?
perpendicular with the arch.
Interesting. So it's facing north.
No.
Parallel to the arch.
Parallel to the arch. I mean, I'm
Okay,
sorry.
so
Parallel
east-west.
to the arch.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's cool.
So just think. I mean, there could be a soccer stadium right there, Ferris wheel,
What I was thinking,
aquarium.
did they say that they're going to run it at night too?
I would assume with the lights.
Because that would be awesome if that fire show was going on and you're doing the Ferris wheel.
So the aquarium is going to open mid-December. And it's 120,000 square feet. It'll have 1.3 million gallons of tank space. The aquarium's going to start getting animals in the fall, and it's going to take a couple months for the animals to acclimate to their new home.
So this wheel's actually a bit closer to market than I thought it was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's by the side entrance of the hotel.
Where Lombardo's is,
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
it's right almost across the street from that.
There's a parking lot there now.
So essentially it is right next to Union Station.
Yeah, other side of the tracks.
I didn't know that, and I know you said this, but I didn't realize when they were first building them that they're all climate controlled. I mean, that's
Yeah.
year round then. I mean, you are,
Yep.
Yeah.
it can be snowing and you could be in that Ferris wheel.
So there's also going to be down at Union Station a 36-foot wide carousel and an 18-hole mini golf course. In addition to, the shows, and it's going to be nice. I mean, it's a lot of work being put into this thing.
Union Station was fun in the 80s, man.
So remember I said at the start of the show, man, when are the kids going back to school? Can't wait. Well, the governor just signed a law pushing back the start date for public schools in Missouri, meaning next year, some kids could get an extra week out of school in August. So right now, the law allows schools to start no sooner than 10 days before the first Monday in September. The law changes that to 14 days beginning next school year. So schools can now start earlier if the school board gives notice, holds a public meeting, and votes to do so. They're not going to have that option next year. This, by the way, could help the state's tourism industry by giving an extra week for summer vacations. And people opposed to this are saying that local school boards should be able to decide when school starts on their own. But compared to everywhere else, do Missouri schools start earlier? Because when I was growing up and on the East Coast, we didn't start school until after Labor Day.
Yes.
Like the week after Labor Day.
Here, too, in the 80s and 90s. That's something that's phased in the last couple decades.
So this is fairly recent?
Maybe not super recent, but I mean, we always started the week after Labor Day in elementary school. And then through high school, it started sort of bumping up. And then I swear, as soon as we were out of high school, everybody was starting in mid-August.
Like we went to almost mid-June.
Damn.
And then didn't go back until the week after Labor Day. Labor Day was always the last hurrah for the summer. Like Labor Day's coming up.
In going to private school, it was so much different. Like I was always in school before my friends and out of school before my friends. So, and I know this year, so like CBC High School, the kids got out, I think like the second week of May. Mm-hmm. They were done with school. But the first week of school, their first day is August 13th.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
Our kids, too. It's like their first day is the 13th or 14th. Yeah. That sucks for them.
Oh, I'm sorry. August 12th is the first day of school for them, that Monday. That's wild.
Yeah.
You hear that, kids? Got a month left. Live it up. Mm-hmm. Live it up.
That's the middle of summer. I mean, that is the middle.
That's what I always thought.
It was always, but they've also been off since May 13th or whatever, so they've had the same amount of time. It's just been
my birthday is August 17th. I was always upset, and I never was able to celebrate my birthday in school.
Well, now you could.
If I was back in school.
Yeah, don't just go to a grade school and celebrate your birthday. They don't like that.
I was always jealous. My mom wasn't able to bring in munchkins.
You would hate it now because you can't do any of that stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you would hate it. I remember one kid every time.
No outside food.
Every year it was his birthday. When you get like the class schedule, you show up the first day, you see who's in your class, and you'd look around and you're like, where's he at? Where's he at?
Yeah,
Damn it, he's in the other homeroom. His dad always brings McDonald's on his birthday.
Yeah, or if you spend a couple years with the same class, you realize like whose mom can cook and whose mom can't.
Oh yeah,
because Joe brings in these homemade this and that, and it's awesome. But Mike, he always brings in Hostess cupcakes.
Yeah.
No, I was always psyched when they brought in Munchkins, Dunkin' Donuts Munchkins.
I remember my kids in the middle of summer would always get all upset because you walk into a store and there's a display of all the school supplies.
Yeah.
It's like, here it
That's
comes.
the sign.
It's coming.
Well, in our school, all the summer kids who had birthdays celebrated like the same day, and that sucked. It was like the summer kid's birthday. Get out of here.
I think in my kids' school,
I want to feel
back in the
special
day,
at least once.
People that had the summer birthday, they got to celebrate their half birthday if it was during the school year. Is that right?
Yep, they did that. They did that at my school too.
Kind of hippie garbage is that?
Yeah, it's hippie garbage, man. Celebrate your birthday. That's stupid.
Twitter, you see, Twitter had an outage of almost an hour yesterday. Twitter was down, guys.
I had no idea.
Twitter was down for almost an hour in the U.S. and Europe and elsewhere yesterday afternoon. A little before 2 o'clock St. Louis time, got back just before 3 o'clock. Twitter blamed it on an internal configuration change that it fixed. And when the service came back, it was, I guess, Twitter, from their account, tweeted, "Miss us?"
Sucks for them because they just got all those people back on the platform when Instagram went down last week or 2 weeks ago. And people were like, oh, I'm back on Twitter because Instagram's down.
Yeah. Well,
just hooked them back in.
You know who I was worried about? Chrissy Teigen, of course.
Yeah, she okay? Have you heard?
She's all right. She took to Instagram, actually, when Twitter went down and wrote, "Twitter's down. I don't know where else to say this. Ah!"
So brave.
And then she tweeted, "Oh, thank God," when it came back. So we're good. She's good.
You have a child, lady.
Where else am I going to get my viral videos?
She's on a new show with Jeff Foxworthy and Kenan Thompson. It's called like Bring the Funny or something like that. It's on NBC. And it's funny. It's Kenan Thompson from Saturday Night Live and all that and a stand-up. And Jeff Foxworthy, one of the most iconic stand-up comedians that, that we know. And then her. And it's like Jeff Foxworthy's like, your delivery was great. You might want to get to the punchline faster. Kenan Thompson's like, topical, but maybe your delivery was a little off. And she goes, I think you're great. And I'm like, what the hell are you there for?
So she's playing the role of Paula Abdul.
I'm
is
like,
what she's
yes.
doing.
I'm like, what are you
is
there
that Last
for?
Comic Standing? Is like the same thing?
No, this is
it's a comedy, but you can do sketches,
You
right?
can do sketches and sing and like It was okay. It was okay.
Thanks to Twitter, we discovered Napoleon Bagel Part. If you missed it, a guy from Long Island, New York, went viral earlier this week after he went on this angry rant at a bagel shop about how women won't date him because he's short, and then he wound up getting tackled by a taller guy. Remember this?
You're great women. Why is that okay?
Why is it okay for women to say, oh, you're 5 feet on dating sites? You should be dead? That's okay?
Who said that to you here? Nobody.
Women in general have said it on dating sites. You think I'm making that up? Everywhere I go, I get the same smirk with the biting lip. Shut your mouth. You're not God or my father. Or
my father.
My father. Or
my father.
Wait, I love how he says boss.
Yeah.
That's Long Island. That's Long Island.
my boss. Dude, you want to step outside?
I do.
You want to step outside? Huh? I'm not standing, pal. I'm not. You shut up, too. Just like Go ahead and attack me, Jake.
And
Oh my God. I just wanted bagels.
Finally figured out who he sounds like. Bruno Kirby.
Who the hell is Bruno Kirby?
If you saw him, you know, City Slickers.
Yeah,
I
City
believe he's
Slickers.
passed on.
Has he really?
I think he passed on a while ago.
No.
City
Bruno
Slickers, Godfather Part 2.
Yep, I know who you're talking about too, and he died
you're
in
right.
06.
06. Oh my gosh. I didn't even know he was sick.
Bruno Kirby. Well, anyway, we know more about this guy thanks to his 15 minutes of internet fame. Turns out he is a 45-year-old guy named Chris Morgan. He's 5 feet even. He owns a cleaning business and lives in his van. And this is not the first rant he's gone on. In fact, he has his own YouTube channel of videos of him getting into confrontations with people and yelling offensive things at them. And a lot of the time, it's because, well, he says it's because they're mocking his height. But now that his master plan seems to have worked and his confrontation made him famous, he's loving it. Quote, my phone is blowing up like the president. I haven't even got to my friends. I got girls hitting on me. I don't even know. There was one clip. We watched the clip of him calling a woman a, quote, ghetto hood rat in front of her kids.
So is the whole channel just
him yelling?
This
most of it.
aggravated stuff
Most of it
to
is.
try
Most
to
of
get
it.
famous?
We were watching some of the videos yesterday.
Most of it. And then there's like also like a random video here and there of him like playing peekaboo with his bird.
Well,
Like,
so
it
what I'm
looks like-
saying is, do you think this was all deliberate and he got his way?
Yes and no. I think this is truly a guy who does not give an F. And I think he goes into every situation, no matter what it is. When he walks into that bagel shop to get
Trying to make a
breakfast,
scene.
he walks in going, everybody here hates me. Everybody here hates
And he's
me.
just an angry
and to hell
guy.
with everybody.
Yeah, but it's real anger, which is obvious. But
It's real anger with also a tinge of him being an a-hole and a little sadness thrown in there into the pot.
oh, lots of sadness.
Because there's a clip, and we watched this one yesterday, of him at a 7-Eleven talking to the two gentlemen behind the counter, two non-Caucasians. And if you watch that video, it makes it hard to believe he's not a bit of a racist. But
And also, so that video, okay, if a 5-foot guy or a 7-foot guy walks into a gas station at 3 in the morning.
Oh, I've heard this one.
No, stop. The clerk behind the register, whether he's a white guy, a guy from Pakistan, a guy from New Zealand, when you walk in and either a 5-foot or a 7-foot guy walks in, you go, hey, man, how tall are you? It's just conversation. It's 3 in the morning. You make conversation. The clerk goes, how tall are you? And this guy went ballistic. He went ballistic.
now he also says, this guy, he said the bagel place he was at was called Bagel Boss, and he says that Bagel Boss invited him back for a free bagel, and says the store's owner, wants to make good for what happened. And the store's owner goes, nah, that's not true. No one invited him for a bagel. In fact, he's not welcome here anymore.
Good.
There's also a video of him. So his neighbor is doing something, and his neighbor takes something and throws it in the woods. Okay, and it was like a plastic bottle or something. So he confronts his neighbor about it, and his neighbor, and he doesn't go, "Excuse me, neighbor, can you get that?" He confronts him the way he confronts him, and the neighbor says, "I'll get it, man. Relax." And he goes, "You're telling me to relax?" And the neighbor threatens to punch him in the face. So this guy calls the cops. That's his thing. He calls the cops.
Right.
Cops show up. The cops go to talk to the neighbor, and this guy uses some very homophobic language, screaming at him over and over and over again.
This is a guy.
Yeah, there's a lot of
anger and sadness.
His behavior sucks. But what I was saying yesterday is, I mean, this is a ton of sadness, and all I'm saying is there's a good possibility of some mental illness here, and
or he's just a douchebag.
Oh, I think,
or he's just a jerk.
It seems pretty disconnected.
Just a jerk.
I think it's 75-25.
75 just a jerk.
75 jerk, but I do think there's something going on up there.
Yeah.
But I think there's usually with people that have something going on up there, they either, seek out help or they don't publicly broadcast it on YouTube.
He also lives in a van.
I disagree with that.
He also lives in a van. Another disturbing trend, viral videos. It's involving people licking things. Been talking about that all week. There's a new video out there. It's a 10-year-old girl from Florida licking a tongue depressor at a doctor's office and putting it back into the canister.
You say 10 years old?
Yeah.
So her parents told her to do this?
No, the girl's 30-year-old mom filmed her doing it.
Yeah, of course, because she's an idiot.
And the little girl in the video points to a sign reading, "Please do not touch medical supplies. Thank you," before she licks the tongue depressor and puts it back. And the video's captioned, "Don't tell me how to live my life."
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
What?
So the video was taken at a pediatrician's office in Jacksonville, and they later released a statement saying they've contacted the police to investigate, and the girl's mom was arrested.
Good.
And the mom says she did it to be silly with her daughter. They were tired of waiting. She's been charged with a felony.
No, when I'm tired of waiting, I go out and go ask what's going on.
Well, here's the mom, here's the dad, and an expert.
I had just been waiting a long time. I was not thinking. I was just being silly with my kids.
My mouth hit the floor. I was completely surprised and shocked.
They're going to refer it to the state attorney's office to see whether or not charges can be brought against this person for that. It has to be something criminal because it's dealing with the health of individuals.
If I could go back and change it, I definitely would.
Of course you would, because you got caught.
Yeah.
I like how when these things especially involve social media, it's the attitude change immediately as soon as you're busted. Don't tell me how to live my life. All of a sudden you're crying on the news.
Yeah, she sounds sincere at least. Like she actually did learn a lesson.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Hey,
that'll do that to you when you go to jail.
You just mentioned
That's why they
something-
put you in jail.
You just mentioned something that kind of threw my head a little bit.
What?
If you're waiting in, okay, so you're not in the waiting room. They've called you into the doctor's.
The examination room.
Yeah, so you're in room 2, and now you're sitting here on.
I hate room 2, by the way.
Yeah, I know. The paper is all crinkly. So you're on the paper, and it's an excessive amount of time. You will walk out and find somebody and ask them what's going on?
I have more than once.
Oh, I feel like it's like this weird limbo.
I feel like it's your
purgatory.
duty to just wait in there.
Yeah, you just sit in there.
Like you wait your turn.
When you grow up in hospitals and doctors' offices, you will realize you are the customer. You're a customer. And they double book and triple book sometimes doctor's appointments. You and me can both have an 11 o'clock appointment. And then one will wait and they'll go into the other one. I've never had any resistance of doing that. It's probably a bunch of BS.
I never even thought of doing it. I just thought I was supposed to wait my turn.
I'll go out to the desk and go, "Hey, man, my appointment was 1 and it's now 8:30 in the evening. Is there something we can do here?"
So for me, like, I only go to the doctor when I'm sick. Like, I'll go for a regular checkup, but I'm primarily only at the doctor if I have something going on. Like, sick, like not able to go to Walgreens and buy something and feel better.
So you feel like you're jamming their schedule anyway.
And when I'm there, my thought is everybody here is just like me. So they are one by one making sure everybody is taken care of. And that's why I'm like, okay, I'm cool with it. I know it sucks that I'm here forever, but I'm cool with it.
I never even thought of asking
Well,
anybody.
take that exact scenario and you're in a restaurant. They're taking care of everybody else.
I thought it was just
Would
a
you
thing.
not
You
say
wait.
something?
Yeah,
I don't say something
we
in a
had no
restaurant
option.
either.
One of my instances of that where it almost backfired was when I had the colostomy bag and I finally found the doctor that would take it off of me, and he was like the head of renal cancer or something cancer, colon cancer, rectal cancer in the United States, in St. Louis. And I finally got an audience with this guy. My appointment was at 11 o'clock, and issue not, it was 12:15. And I was still sitting in that examination room, and a nurse kept coming in and checking my vitals. And all she was doing was just refilling my ice water. You know what I mean? So finally, when she came in, I said, it's been
What's the
over an
deal?
hour. What's going on? She said, oh, I'll go check. So 20 minutes later, I finally got up and I walked out to the front desk and I said, I need to reschedule this appointment. I've been here for almost 2 hours and I still haven't seen the doctor. And I want a note put in my profile that I already did my copay, so I don't have to do another one. There's a tap on my shoulder and I turn around. It was the doctor. And it was like the angels were singing because it's like he was the guy you wanted to see for this. And he goes, hey, what's the problem? I said, I've been here for like over an hour. And he goes, you want to get that colostomy bag off? I go, yeah. And he goes, go back in the examination room. I go, whoa. Oh, okay.
Whoa. And then how long did you wait after that?
Oh, he followed me in there.
Whoa.
It was so long that when I decided to walk out, he was like at the other end of the hall on his way. It was one of those things where you had 2 or 3 people flanking him on each side.
I never, ever would have thought to leave that room. I mean, like the world disappears and your world becomes
it's like a
one
casino.
room.
You don't know what time it is, what time of day it is, what day it is, any of that.
What happened to Jeff with the doctor going, get back in the examination room? That's the reason I don't say anything. Because I would go, okay, and instead of getting in the examination room, I would get in my car and leave and
I'm
change
at the
doctors.
mercy of whoever it is.
Right.
Like, I've given myself up to you. And they go, why is your blood pressure so high? Because I'm waiting here so long.
I've been waiting here. Yeah.
You might have heard of these things before, but some parks in Philadelphia have been installing sound machines that play a high-pitched sound all night. They've been doing these at some 7-Elevens.
I was talking to my kids about this because we were listening to a kids science podcast about tones and how you can hear sounds.
Yeah.
When you're older, you can't hear lower sounds and higher sounds, and when you're younger, you're bothered by more sounds.
So these sound machines they're installing, they play these high-pitched sounds like younger people can only hear them, like people under 25. They can hear this high-pitched sound and they hate it. Older people can't hear it. And the theory is that it keeps teenagers out of the parks at night. But some people are criticizing the city for putting the noise machines in the park, saying it discriminates against teenagers. But if the park's closed, the park's closed.
And Moose out front should have told you.
Yeah. If the park's closed and it's just teenagers loitering in there and doing bad things,
yeah,
they're not supposed to be there. It's not discriminating against anybody.
So the reason you're getting complaints from only teenagers is because they're the ones that are trying to be there after hours.
Right.
So the city has already got these things in 30 parks. It costs $5,000.
Believe them.
Here's a reporter, a teenager and a girl who's 27 and still hears it, and a city councilwoman who's against it.
Here's what it sounds like. Didn't hear it?
See?
I got nothing.
You didn't hear it.
I'm deaf already.
I got nothing.
You're not under 27.
Huh?
Didn't hear anything? If so, it's likely you are not between the ages of 13 and 25.
It's so loud. Like, what if it damages our ears or anything, like something like
Stay
that?
out of the park! Stay out of the park.
It almost is more like a feeling than a sound. At least for me, I get a headache if I'm near it for too long. So I usually skip around this block or walk very quickly down it.
In a city that is trying to address gun violence and safe spaces for young people, how dare we come up with ideas that are funded by taxpayer dollars that turn young people away from the very places that were created for them?
How the hell did she just say ideas? Did you hear her?
No.
She goes, how dare we come up with ideas?
But these are not places that are created for them after the hours.
Right.
That they're not supposed
It's
to be
parks at night.
Six Flags was created for us, but it closes.
So is it just in the park, or is it actually like if I'm walking by the park?
I guess maybe it's in parts of the park where you could walk by and hear
well,
it.
that the first lady was saying how she has to walk.
In that case, then they should move.
Yeah, that does suck. Especially, what if it does damage your hearing in some way?
I was reading up on this thing. It's called the Mosquito. The device is called the Mosquito. And here's what they say on their website. The patented Mosquito is a small speaker that produces a high-frequency sound, much like the buzzing of an insect, of the insect it's named after. The high frequency could be heard by young people 13 to 25. The latest version of the Mosquito is called the MK4 Multi-Age. It has 2 different settings, one for teenagers, 13 to 25, one for, I guess you could set them so everybody can hear them.
And listen, people in the chat room, we're not saying that after 25 you can't hear it. Your ears are younger than
you lose the ability to hear certain frequencies the older you get.
Yeah, there's a lot of people 33, 28.
Yeah, I was gonna say our Twitter's
my wife
blowing
heard
up.
it.
Somebody just said I'm 46. I heard it. I heard that sound too. My dogs are now freaking out.
I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it at all. But my son, when we were listening to this podcast just yesterday, when it got to a point where I couldn't hear it, it hurt his ears. And he was going, oh, my God, turn it off.
I'm going to play it again. Okay? So see if you can hear this. Okay? On the count of 3, I'm going to play it. And this will be, I think, at 17 kilohertz, okay?
17 kilohertz.
17 kilohertz, right? See if you can hear this.
I didn't hear anything.
Ridiculous.
Anybody hear anything?
Did you do it yet?
Did you hear
12.
it? I didn't hear anything.
Hear what?
What does it smell?
Let me change it to, this will be 8 kilohertz. Maybe you can hear this, okay?
Yep, just barely that time.
Did you get
It was
that?
more
I
of
played
a,
it.
It was more of a
Your
feeling.
ears may be 40, but your brain is 12.
Yeah, I think I felt it, but I didn't hear it.
Let me try one more, okay? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna dial it to the all ages, okay? Let's see if you can get this one.
Oh, yeah, that would keep me away from the park.
Yeah, stay away from the park if that's what you hear.
That one got me back here.
I got that one.
You hear these sounds coming out of the bushes in the
That's
park
what they
at
should
night?
do at the park. Is just play piggies the whole time. People be like, you're going to Stinky Park? I'm not.
And finally, remember we had the story like 2 days ago about a woman who died after she fell into a metal straw, and the metal straw went through her eye and into her brain. Well, I'll just say that is worse than this story, but this is still bad, though. So here we go. Ready? The family of a 57-year-old guy from Texas was worried after I guess he hadn't been in contact with anybody for a couple weeks. So he lived by himself in a trailer. He lived on a pretty nice piece of property, too. And it was just him and his 18 dogs. And the dogs are pretty aggressive. And when police tried to do a welfare check, they had to distract the dogs and were only able to search a small section of the guy's property, but they didn't find him. The police came back a couple days later, and again, they couldn't get into the guy's trailer because of the dogs.
Just ask the dogs.
Dude, they actually flew a drone over the property to find any sign of this guy. Nothing. A week later, they did another search of the property, and a detective noticed a small piece of bone on the ground.
Oh, boy.
And 2 days after that, they got a search warrant and found more bone fragments. They also found strips of cloth, and they found dog duty with bone fragments in the duty and suspected human hair. Yep. Dogs ate the dude. Completely.
Man.
They ate him completely.
That had to be one horrible death.
And here's the police are saying that they will never know, since the dogs ate the guy completely, they will never know if the dogs killed the guy or if they ate him after he suffered some kind of medical condition.
Yeah, there's no way to tell if he died first because he's gone.
He's gone.
Wow.
And by the way, because the dogs were so aggressive, they're running on the theory that the dogs killed the owner, and all the dogs had to be put down.
Horrible.
That's your news.
Thanks, Riz.
Man.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
You got it.
Happy
And
fun
that's
time.
that's not your broken rule. You're breaking rules in Friday Fail
Friday
Stories.
Fail Stories
Great.
later, yep.
Can't wait.
Should we do a good or gross next?
All right.
If
Let's
you
do
want.
good. Well, it's a palate cleanser. We got tickets for Mudfest. We got tickets for the Disrupt Fest. We got tickets to go see Real Big Fish and Aquabats this coming Saturday over at the pageant. Good or gross with the Bean Boozled jelly beans? You want to play 314-6-WALKER, 314-692-5537. Good or gross? Next, 720. On this Friday, another look at your traffic and weather. Here is Patrico.
God, you're pathetic.
Coming at you.
Your point traffic update brought to you by Ryan Kelly, thehomeloanexpert.com. Left lane blocked due to debris on the road. Westbound 64 at Market. 2 right lanes closed due to an accident. Westbound 270 right at Lilac. Point forecast today, sunny and dry, around 90 for the high. Tonight, it's clear and warm, 70 for the low. The exact same forecast for Saturday and Sunday. Right now, it is 74 at the Point Studio. Point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto. What the hell are you doing here? What are you doing here, man? I told you to get out of here!
Paparazzi, get out of here.
Before you are 2 men who are about to embark on a great adventure. A great journey across the land. It will be hot. Their legs will get tired. They will want to quit, but no. These two warriors aren't quitters. Plus, if they quit, they know they will be endlessly mocked. On May 14th, 1802, a man named Lewis and a man named Clark started walking west from St. Louis into the unknown. Today, Tony Patrico and Jeff Burton, you walk in their footsteps. One day, our great-grandchildren will tell the story of Tony and Jeff and how on June 15th, 2018, they too left St. Louis and walked west, but didn't go as far as Lewis and Clark. And with these words, I send you on your way. Good luck and Godspeed. Let your journey begin now. See you at the finish line.
Do list this summer. Honey do this, honey do that, and cleaning the carpets is on that list. And normally you'd go and rent one of those machines. You don't know what the hell you're doing. You got these chemicals now in your carpet, and your house smells like a janitor's chemical closet. With Zero Res, that's not going to happen. Call the pros in at Zero Res because they clean with patented empowered water, which means that when they're done, there is no soapy, sticky, dirt-attracting residue left behind. You're just left with, super clean carpets and a great smelling house. You got the kids at home, they're bringing the outside inside. You got the dogs scooting across the carpet. You got the blood stains. I don't know what you're doing in your house. Maybe you're Dexter. Maybe your dogs ate somebody. I don't know. You dragged a dead body across the carpet. I don't know. Zero Res, they'll take care of you. Also, those air ducts. The air ducts with all that gross crud in there, that built-up stuff, Zero Res will use their negative air 12-step cleaning process to get all that gross stuff out of the air ducts the right way. You owe it to yourself and your family, your house. Be healthy, happy, and clean. Schedule your cleaning by calling 314-474-2020, 314-474-2020, or book online anytime. Get the Zero Res special, the Riz Show special, at ZeroResSTLewis.com. Zero Res, spelled backward and forward, spelled the same. It's Zero Res.
Yeah, man.
It's probably the same thing.
You never know. Yours is
All right, so let's do this. Fine. Let's do this. You know what they said? I'm going to be as dark as that.
Going. Hey, everybody, let's go. Where I'm going.
I feel bad. Let's do it. I look at it. Look at it. He's spraying. He's spraying.
It's happening.
There it is. Nice.
Oh, you look great.
One coat. Look at you. Look at me. Do you have a tan line yet? Yeah, it's really nice, right?
You actually...
On the side, they have an incredible amount of specials if you look on their website. And I'm talking about everyday specials, but the July special, the America, which is basically the cheeseburger inside of a calzone, is absolutely incredible. That barbecue aioli is fantastic. You can get whatever you want by going to their website, and you can see everything they have to offer on their menu. They also have a dessert special this month, and that's the s'mores, and it is incredible. So go to the website right now, sauceontheside.com. Check out the 4 different locations. Their newest location is in Chesterfield, also downtown, the Grove, and in Clayton. And all 4 locations are open 7 days a week. A lot of them weren't open on Sundays, but now all 4 open on Sundays. Eat it there, get it to go, have it delivered. It's an absolutely amazing experience when you go and eat it there because they got a great beer and wine selection as well. It's a perfect opportunity for you to meet with some friends and get a bite to eat. Maybe even before a Cardinals game, go to the downtown location. 2 new locations opening up sometime, hopefully this year, in Wentzville and in Twin Oaks. See the menu, see the locations, get all the information you need by going to the website, sauceontheside.com. It's sauceontheside.com.
And now, a heartfelt message from Tony Patrico. And that was a heartfelt message from Tony Patrico.
All right,
there it
round
goes.
and round she goes. Jeff, where she stops, nobody
there it
knows.
goes. Oh boy, I'm so nervous. I got.
What's it going to be? Is it going to be nip? Is it going to be?
Go TP Jeff!
You know, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of disappointed.
I'm super disappointed.
Put the needles
Okay,
away. Sorry.
okay. All right, needles away.
Darn it anyway.
He got out of it. He got out of this again.
Darn it anyway.
All right, well, I guess, ink is going to arm right here. This is happening. Jeff is serving out his punishment.
She's actually starting with the TP.
Oh, she is?
Yep. Needle
That
in
Mike
arm
5.
right
All right.
now.
Well, it's really happening.
There it is.
Hey,
Give it
while
tattoo
Jeff
then.
is being tattooed, should we discuss the next punishment?
I believe so.
That's a great idea.
I believe so.
Jeff, can you have a conversation while this happens?
Absolutely.
Or are you one of those straight facers?
So let's just.
No, I'm good. I
All
forgot
right,
that
let's
I got a
discuss the
microphone.
next punishment because we got to make our real or fake picks
Okay.
All right.
in a couple minutes here. Where are you going? You're part of this too.
Really?
Yes, you are.
You're part of this
Pregnancy ain't
team.
gonna get you out of this one.
Oh no, I don't know if she could. I don't know if she could. I don't know if she could serve it out. But you are.
You're part of this team, so you have to discuss.
You have to discuss it.
Listen, you have to. You're part of this team. You have to discuss
Okay.
the punishment. But I don't know.
I don't know if you.
Because you are with child, I don't know if you can participate in this punishment.
All right, so
in good conscience.
Can we decide and see?
Nah, I think you're gonna not want to do this. I'm just saying.
Can we let her? Yeah, let her.
First of all, this is going to be difficult for everyone. I mean, anyone. This is going to.
All right,
We'll talk
so
it out. You'll
Moon,
see.
as the king of cans, the punishment for this new competition, real or fake, will be.
You got to stay in this studio for 48 hours.
That's it.
You don't go anywhere.
You gotta
48
stay
hours
in
straight.
the studio
the
for
guy with
48
Crohn's
hours.
disease has a question.
Food is brought to you. We'll get to all the questions. Food is brought to you. You do not leave.
Bathroom?
You are stuck in here.
Of course you could go. You
go to the
course,
bathroom in
a
plastic
bucket.
bags. Ben, the video guy, will
I
empty them
just
for
had my
you.
colostomy again.
No, of course you. There's a bathroom right down the hall. That's the only bathroom you can use.
No, unless number 2.
If you're number 2, you
If
can go
you're number 2,
upstairs.
you go
Okay, upstairs. All right. Wait, you talking about third floor upstairs? Or you talking about
No, you go
upstairs
over
in
here.
the
No.
office?
We're talking upstairs in the public bathroom. This is the worst punishment in the world for me.
Okay, but
Oh, I
40,
didn't think of that. for
48 hours. Now, this is an idea inspired by Patrico. He and I have been talking about all sorts of things because
So
we weren't sure who was
48
gonna win.
hours straight in the studio. You cannot leave. And you'll be on camera the whole time.
Exactly right.
We'll get it.
Been having some issues at his house, new
special
roof. You had that flood issue.
Yeah.
They basically had to tear your house down to the studs.
Observed it all
Yeah, it's
the time.
amazing how when
and
they
like,
tear
and here's the
away some
thing. So
drywall,
people
there's
say,
wood back
well,
there.
who's to say They can't go to the bathroom and just hang out
And
there all the time.
what else is
And-
back there?
Because
So
you
there's
have to
4
put
of
up
us
like a note,
humans
went to
that
the
live there,
bathroom,
and 3
be back
dogs,
in
and
5.
apparently we
And people are
had
gonna watch the
a family of
weekends.
termites
You
back
wouldn't
there
know.
too.
So
Yeah,
if you
had a
break
contractor
a
text me
rule,
pictures
how about
of
this? If you
just
break a
some
rule, you're
horribly
caught and
damaged wood,
disproven.
and said you need to get somebody over here before I can close your wall up.
24 hours.
Well, you
Don't break a
called me
rule.
and you said,
Don't
hey,
break a
give me
rule.
Amco Ranger's number.
Don't break
Yeah.
a rule.
You add another
That's a
hour.
company I use at my house. I know
Who's gonna break a
Patrico has
rule?
used
There's
Amco Ranger
two rules
at his
you gotta
place.
follow.
I'm
Don't
on the
leave the
Ultimate
sta-
Defense
don't leave the studio
program.
unless you gotta pee or
And
poop.
when you
Really
talk
good
about a
stuff.
company that, well, first of all, has been in business for over 50 years.
Post-show prep with everybody
They got an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. It's a company you could trust inside your house, Jeff.
Yeah.
Have they come by yet?
Oh, yeah, they were. I don't know what time it was that I spoke with you, but they were there before 11 o'clock the next morning.
Oh, wow, great.
By the way, thankfully, no termites still there, but once the house gets put back together, I will be on that plan as well.
So termites are found in more than 5 million homes on average every year in the U.S. And termite damage costs homeowners $5 billion a year, and that's not covered by homeowners insurance because it's preventable. So get Amco Ranger in there. 636-441-BUGS. 636-441-BUGS. And that same day you had termite damage, you found that. In my house, Amco Ranger was there because I have mole issues.
What was it? Oh, my gosh. I got
that
moles.
too.
Oh, man. Oh, man. What was cool about it was I was in an emergency situation, and when I got the thank you for thinking of us email, I was like, are you kidding me? You helped me out.
Amco Ranger, nobody better.
I'm going to be doing air
636-441-BUGS online at amcoranger.com, amcoranger.com.
Once Drew's
Protecting
done,
what
now you
matters
his shift
since
over at 10 o'clock.
1965.
After that, it's
Hi, I'm King Scott, and this is Cooking with King Scott. Today, we do tortellini, but before we get in that, let's visit Gordon Ramsay and see how he makes the perfect tortellini. Guess you're not there. Well, that didn't go as planned, but I promise you the perfect tortellini, so let's make the perfect tortellini. Now, cooking's not an exact science, but there are rules. So before we start, let's make sure we do it properly. You want to turn it over and read the rules. It says to peel back a small corner of the film on the top of the tray. So when you do this, you need to be very careful because food could fall out when you flip it back over. Microwave on high for 4 or 5 minutes until heated through.
You know, a nice little surprise when we came into the studio this morning. So Bud Light, they had the St. Louis Blues aluminum bottles, which will be in stores, I think, next week, starting Monday.
These are awesome.
Very cool.
So Bud Light, Gloria, St. Louis Blues, 2019 Champs aluminum bottles.
Pretty badass.
Nice looking, huh?
Yep.
Now, what does the box say? The box
That's
says...
a keeper.
Brewed for the
2019
2019 Champs.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are pretty awesome.
Very neat.
Yeah, commemorative thing. I don't know how many they're going to make.
This is the kind of thing that when in 20 years when you're in in 20 years when you guys are in somebody's downstairs basement or something, you'll see this up there and you'll be like, oh,
is this one you open?
Remember that. I think you keep at least one unopened behind the bar, right?
If you buy, what is that, an 8-pack? If you buy that, you at least leave one of them closed.
Yeah. That's cool. And thanks to Budweiser for dropping those off. Nice. Again, in stores, I think starting Monday, at some point next week, they'll be out. The 2019 Champs and Gloria Bud Light Special Edition Championship aluminum bottles with the Blues logo on them.
And I think by law, if you get these, you have to social media a picture of yourself.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Picker didn't happen. Picker, you didn't get it. Duh. All right, so we got a bunch of tickets to give away. Tickets for Mudfest 2019, Puddle of Mud, Saliva, Trap, Tantric, next Friday over at the Chesterfield Amphitheater. We have tickets for the Rockstar Energy Drink Disrupt Fest with the Used and Thrice and Sum 41. That's this coming Monday at the Hollywood Casino Amphitheater. And we have tickets to go see Real Big Fish and the Alcabats tomorrow over at the Pageant. And the game we're playing is Good or Gross. And it's been a hot minute since we played this game. So we have the Bean Boozled Jelly Belly Jelly Beans. There are 20 different flavors, but only 10 colors. So each color represents a good flavor or a gross flavor. So, for instance, the brown. The good flavor is?
Chocolate pudding.
Chocolate pudding. Mmm, delicious.
No. It's chocolate pudding.
Chocolate pudding.
Okay.
Mmm, delicious. Or the gross side is?
Dog food.
That's the worst.
It's not the worst, but it's one of them.
It is so bad.
Barf is the worst.
Oh, there's barf. There's either barf or peach. There's some of the newer flavors, dead fish, strawberry banana smoothie. There's spoiled milk and coconut.
That one's real bad.
There's booger or juicy pear. I mean,
that one's real bad.
It's been a while since we played this, so we put all our names.
Somebody's saying, and I would like for somebody else to verify this.
Show their work.
They're saying that the last time we played this, we all agreed that we would chew for 5 seconds before we spit out.
Did we?
I don't remember. Oh, and somebody else said, remember the new rule, 3 Mississippis. Did we come up with that last time?
I don't remember that.
I don't know. I don't remember. And of course, me saying this, people are trying to, hell yeah, you
yeah,
did.
It said 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
I don't remember that rule.
Moon, do you remember?
I don't remember that rule. That sounds ridiculous.
Nothing I would agree to.
No.
I don't remember that
Listen,
rule.
the taste lingers way longer than 5 seconds anyway.
So the 5 of us are playing. We throw all our names in the bag and the wild card name.
Mm-hmm.
So it's you pick name. So we draw names out of the bag, and whoever gets picked, you take a jelly bean from the dispenser. You take your jelly bean, and you guys on the phone will have to guess whether it's a good or gross jelly bean.
It's up to you if you want to do it or not. But somebody says that we did do it, and somebody suggested it last time, and you go next time. That does sound like you. So say it again.
We'll do it next time.
Okay, there you go.
We don't need any new rules today. It's Friday. I'm tired. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't need any new rules today.
And all new rules need to be submitted via writing and official letterhead, and we're not ready for that.
No,
not today.
I mean, I would have, but if you guys don't want to, okay.
All right, 314-6-WALKER, 314-692-5537. If the phones are busy, keep trying. We go through these pretty quick. Okay, let's go to, well, you have the bag?
Yep.
All right, let's go to Brian. Brian in Alton. Hello, Brian.
It's Ryan, but that's fine. Happy birthday, Riz.
Oh, it's Ryan. Scott.
Hey, he felt like giving you a B, okay? It was an extra letter because he's that...
Sorry, Ryan.
To talk to you.
So offended. All right, so Patrico is going to reach his hand into the bag and pull out a name, and the first name and the first jelly bean will go to... me.
Rizzuto.
Damn it. God. Man, hand me the thing. Hand me the dispenser.
Actually, I do remember the rule was you got to chew until the next commercial break. So.
Damn it.
Right.
I'm pulling for you, Riz. I want it to be good.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no, now you can eat all those.
Oh, boy.
Right.
Don't step on one because you can smell it if you step on it.
Did they come out?
Oh, yeah.
Just, I think 1 or 7 did. Just eat all of those real quick.
I will shuffle them up. All right, I'm going to draw a jelly bean. And here we go. First one is, this one came out.
Whatever.
Oh, come on.
That's fine. I'm taking all the blue ones out, just to let you know.
Cool.
It's
That's
either
fine.
I'm taking all the blue
toothpaste or
ones
berry
out
blue.
after today.
Toothpaste or berry blue?
The palate cleansers, they'll be in a separate cup. that you can
Toothpaste
go
is the
to.
bad one. Berry blue is the good one.
There's no bad.
And you're going to get a good one.
Ryan, you think I'm getting a good one?
I want to be here.
Yeah.
Ryan says berry blue.
Great.
Let's see. Good or gross? Unfortunately, that is toothpaste. It's not great. It's not great. It's not booger.
That's true.
It's not barf.
Nope.
But Ryan loses.
Yeah. Sorry, Ryan.
Sorry, Ryan. Let's go to, who's this, Garen?
Yeah.
Garen, hello. And
Good morning, Riz. Happy birthday.
I thought Scott made another mistake.
Yeah.
I thought it was like Darren or Garrett.
Hi, it's
No,
Gary
it's just a different sounding name.
Garen from Hazelwood. Okay,
Right.
Jeff reaches his hand into the bag, pulls out a name, and we got, who is next?
I pulled 2. I'll take the top one.
Next one is, who is it?
God, man.
Is it Moon?
Yeah, it's
Moon.
me.
All
That's
right.
me. Here, hold this.
Moon goes. Here is the dispenser.
I'm pulling for you, Moon. I'm going to say good.
He doesn't even
pulling for
know.
me?
He's saying good. He doesn't even know what jelly bean you got.
Not that one. All right, here we
All right,
go.
Moon's going to dispense a jelly bean. Here we go.
Baby.
What is that one?
Peach or barf?
Peach or barf?
Oh,
Garen, what do you
I
say?
hope it's good for you. I hope it's peach.
Garen is guessing peach.
I gotta get the trash can.
There you go, trash can. Here we go. So it's either peach or barf. Moon.
Here we go.
Garen is saying peach. Good or gross? Here we go. Oh, that is gross. Sure. Sorry, Garen.
It always starts with the gap.
It's been a while since we played, so these are probably extra.
Instant headache. That's
Extra
fresh. That's like a. I mean, that.
Yeah,
one,
these are pretty
super
fresh jelly
soft.
beans.
Oh yeah, I mean, the
Super
last time we
soft.
played, I refilled with
super soft.
all new.
Oh, my stomach is doing the.
All right, 314-6-WALKER, 314-692-5537.
Sorry. He was positive too, and I wanted to.
Moon puts his hand in the bag to draw another name, and we got
Patrico.
Patrico.
Damn it.
And we have Josh in Granite City. Hello, Josh.
I mean, they're
Happy birthday, Riz.
Thank you, Josh. All right, Patrico will now draw a jelly bean, and we'll see what he's got. And you have to guess whether it will be a good or gross jelly bean.
This is like a yellowish tint.
Oh,
It's
is
not
that-
speckled. It's like a yellowish tint.
Is that,
Is that
the,
buttered popcorn or rotten egg?
Maybe. I don't know. I'll let you know in a second. I'm probably going to throw up. So
What do you think it is?
I think
Gross.
it is
That could be buttered popcorn or rotten egg.
maybe. I
right,
mean,
so-
that's based on what's on the colors here. That's the only
Josh
thing
is
I have.
saying gross, regardless. Whatever it is, Josh is saying gross, correct?
Yes.
All right, here
Pass
we
me
go.
that there trash can there, pal. Because regardless, this is being spit out. 'Cause
No,
I think
don't
butter-
put your hand in it.
I think buttered popcorn is one of the worst.
Oh no.
Tony Patrico will now eat the jelly bean. Josh says gross, and we got. What?
Mine's gat and his is.
Yeah. What is it? What was it? Oh, rotten egg. Yeah.
I just ate a piece of cheese earlier, so the two are now
Cheese and
fighting
rotten
in my
egg.
mouth.
Oh, it stinks too. All right, Josh, what do you want?
Like that at all.
Let's go with the Mudfest tickets.
Mudfest happening next Friday over at the Chesterfield Amphitheater, Puddle of Mud, Saliva, Trap, Tantric. Josh is going. Hang on.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Gack.
You want to get him in there, or do you now?
I'll just pull another name and then.
Oh, that is still with me.
Yeah, they're soft, right? The flavor, they doubled the flavor in these
I'm
things.
good. I got stuff over here.
All right, here is Ken. Hello, Ken.
Hello.
Hey, Ken.
Hey, Ken.
Hello, Ken.
I'm just glad I don't have to do this time.
All right, I'm putting my name. Well, I'm putting my hand in the bag.
Your name
Hopefully I
better
don't
be in
draw
the
my
bag,
name.
too.
And it
Thank
is
goodness I
King
don't.
Scott.
Hey!
Come on in, King Scott. King
Get
Scott.
off
King
the
Scott.
phone.
Come on.
Get off the phone.
Little passy
King
music.
Scott draws a jelly bean.
And
Here
come
we
play a
go.
fun game.
Hurry up, King Scott. Ken doesn't have all day.
What came out? No. That didn't come out first.
Yeah, it did.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
He yanked this thing so hard, 4 of them came out, and of course he grabs the toothpaste.
Toothpaste or berry blue?
Yeah. Whatever, Scott.
All right, Ken, what do you think? Is it toothpaste or berry blue?
It's a waste of time. As well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, he's saying berry blue. Okay, Scott, even though we think you cheated.
Whatever. We got cameras here. We can prove it.
Go ahead. Is it berry blue?
No, it's the
It's toothpaste?
Yeah.
Sorry,
So it's not
Ken.
bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The toothpaste is
Sorry,
not
Ken.
good, but it's not bad.
All right, while you're in here, why don't you draw a name?
Alrighty.
Here's the bag. Hope you draw yourself again, jerk.
Yeah, and you don't cheat
He
this
said
time,
that
you
with
jerk
love.
face
He
jerk.
said that with love.
Hey, Jake.
Hey, Riz, happy birthday.
Thanks, buddy. King Scott reaches his hand into the bag to pull out a name, and it is
Wild card.
card. So who are you going to... Wild card means King Scott gets to pick somebody.
Oh, this is
So
great.
just so you know, Jeff is not gone yet.
That's not. You know what? Let it not sway the vote.
If you pick Jeff, that means everybody won, and it's fair.
Oh, you know what?
Be your own person. You don't
right.
have to move out of the house
I
if you
will.
don't
I'm
want
gonna
to.
be my own
Don't get
person.
window treatments if you don't want to.
I'm going to go with Patrico.
Yay!
Give me that. Give me that. Hey, by the way, you're welcome for those tickets for last night. By
That
the way.
is savage.
All right.
Today's
I
Worst
love
of the
you,
Week
King Scott.
podcast is going to be real fun, by the way.
All right, Patrico will pull a jelly bean now, and you got... What do we got?
Whatever the peach. This is. Oh, this is
no, peach or
strawberry milkshake or dead fish.
All right, what do you think there, Jake? Dead fish or smoothie?
If it's dead fish, I may be barfing. Just to let you know.
I'm gonna go
Come on, dead
smoothie.
fish.
All right, he's going smoothie.
The smoothie is so good.
Because think
When
about
it
this,
hits-
I have sharp cheddar cheese and rotten egg in my mouth right now. If it's dead fish, I may pass out. Just pass out.
And
Well,
another
Jake
thing.
says it's strawberry banana smoothie. I'm hoping for dead fish.
Of course you
honestly.
are. Of course you are.
The smoothie is such sweet relief.
Patrico, good or gross?
That's effing delicious.
We got a winner. Got
Oh
ourselves a
my
winner.
God.
Jake, what do you want?
Mudfest.
Heavenly.
All right, Mudfest with Puddle Mud Saliva Trap Tantric next Friday over at the Chesterfield Amphitheater. You are going. Hang on. Hey, let everybody know we're out of the Mudfest tickets. No more Mudfest.
Oh, man.
So good, right?
The worst part about that, though, is I just swallowed the last piece of it and got a little bit of rotten egg taste again. So,
Scraped it down a little
Yep.
bit. Yeah.
Whose turn is it to pull a name?
me.
Now let's get another contestant. Tiffany in DeSoto. Hello, Tiffany.
Hi.
Hey. All right, Patrico pulls a name, and it is
Riz.
me. Damn it. Damn it. All right. I hate this game. Why do I agree? Okay, I'm going to pull a jelly bean, and it is... Oh, no. What is this one? Is this brown?
That's brown.
Oh, no.
Riz is taking it to Brown Town.
This is my least favorite. This is chocolate pudding or dog food.
If it's dog food, Riz, I love you to death, but if it's dog food, that's the best.
Just so you know, we will be laughing at your expense. Just
Because,
throwing it out.
like, so Moon does the blap, I do the and you do this.
Tiffany, do you think it's pudding or dog food?
Dog food.
I'm scared, to be honest with you. All right, dog food or pudding.
This is another one where even if it's pudding, it's garbage.
No. For me, this is the worst. Do you have dog ears on me on
Moon is Instagramming this?
Yes. We're on Instagram Live, and you do have ears and a snout.
Rough. Here we go.
Damn it! Stupid. This game sucks.
Chocolate pudding.
This game sucks.
Tiffany, did you guess chocolate pudding?
Say yes.
No.
Say yes. Oh, Tiffany.
Oh,
Say
yeah.
yes.
You're in such a good mood now.
Tiffany.
What is wrong
She
with
was
you?
honest. Give her tickets.
That's chocolate pudding. All right. Pick a name, Jeff.
Man, where are we going to end?
No, if we pick our own name, we re-pick, correct?
No, we're going until Jeff goes.
Are you?
Oh, my God.
Hello, Shelly.
Good morning.
Good morning, Shelly. All right. Jeff
my gosh.
is reaching his name or reaching his hand in the bag to pull out a name.
Did.
What is it?
Rizzuto.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. Me again?
You're the one that said we're going until Jeff Lude gets pitched. So,
All right, Shelly.
yeah, she's loving it. Shelly's having a great time.
All right, Shelly, I'm picking a jelly bean. Here we go.
Shelly Belly.
Okay. Oh, boy. White.
Oh, no.
White is
Spoiled
spoiled milk,
milk.
or coconut.
Spoiled milk is hot. It's so hot.
Ooh.
What do you think, Shelly?
I'm going to go gross.
All right, she's saying spoiled milk.
Oh, it's
I've already got
so warm.
I've already got the flavor of chocolate pudding going on here.
Wash it down with some spoiled milk.
Yeah,
There
okay,
you go,
Shelly. Here we go.
Belly.
Oh.
Oh. Here we go. Here we go.
He almost got back to the mic and then right back to the wall.
The thing that sucks is when you think you're ready, you're not ready yet.
Well, at least you saved so you can't get it in your beer.
That's true.
His comes from so down deep. Like, Moods is all
Hang on,
throat.
Shelly.
Mine is all throat. Riz's comes from underneath his
Oh,
voice.
my God.
He's throwing up from his ankles.
He's not the, you know what we need to do? I'm going to do this today. At some point, I'm going to take that sound and I'm going to put it to Karate Kid music.
Yeah, he's throwing up from his ankles.
Oh, yeah. An ankle came up. Oh.
That is horrendous.
Can't believe Tony picked your name again.
And the best was when he came back to the mic. He did it twice, and then he's like, I'm good. Came back to the mic, immediately went,
No, that is. It doesn't get hot. I mean, it's rotten. It's rotten milk. I mean, that is true to.
They nailed it?
That is true to what it would taste like. It's if you open up a thing of spoiled milk and you put your nose in it, you know that smell?
Oh, yeah, been there.
That taste is in your mouth. All right, Moon, pick a name.
You sure we got time to keep going?
We do. Casey's already on the phone. Hello, Casey.
Hi guys.
Hey, all right, here we go.
Hey, Patrico, real quick, put that song to that noise that Riz just made. Put it to Kung Fu Fighting.
Yeah.
That would
Oh, yeah.
be
Same thing.
hilarious.
It would be good.
I have selected.
If it's me, I'm going to be super pissed. Oh, it's Jeff Burton. It's
Are
Jeff
we up
Burton.
against a heartbreak?
Nope. Jeff, pick a jelly bean.
How do I do this?
Make sure it's fair.
I'm going to put my finger here so it stops.
Oh,
Make sure it's fair.
Jeff's eating the jelly bean?
Jeff's eating the jelly bean. What is it?
Toothpaste.
Toothpaste or berry blue. Okay, fine.
Oh, he's gonna get toothpaste.
All right, she's saying toothpaste. Jeff Burton, toothpaste or berry blue. What do we got? That is
Toothpaste.
It is toothpaste.
Oh, cool.
All right, Casey, hang on 1 second. We got another winner. Toothpaste, huh, Jeff?
Yes, it was toothpaste.
Did you put it in your pocket?
No, I acted like it. It's actually very refreshing.
I love it.
Do we go one more time? Do we roll the dice?
I mean,
We're gonna do,
if you want it, let's play it through. You get to pick one name. Scott gets to pick one name.
We're
We're
doing
done.
all play?
Yeah, the toothpaste one
No,
isn't.
the roulette. I hate
no,
doing the
we're not going to
roulette.
do
You don't like the
today.
roulette?
No.
Because I think it all gets lost in the shuffle with the roulette.
The toothpaste one isn't
puking.
it isn't good, but it's also like a childhood dream fulfillment where you want to swallow the toothpaste, but your parents are like, it's gonna kill you.
Uh-huh.
Well, now you get to do
Pick a
it.
name.
Very minty coming out.
And we have, Tony Patrico.
Oh,
Sorry.
Damn it.
Sorry.
You didn't hear me. I said we don't need to play anymore.
Patrick?
Stop!
Hey, guys.
Hey, Patrick. All right,
Hey,
Tony
happy
Patrico.
1 month anniversary of the Blues winning the Stanley Cup.
Hey, today it is. I didn't get you anything, but that's okay. Patrico, we'll pick a jelly bean. Here we go.
Oh, no to the no.
Oh, it's booger or juicy pear.
Oh,
And let's say you
sweet
do it
baby
without a
farts.
trash can.
Booger or juicy pear? Patrick, what
Well,
do you say?
since Patrico's my buddy, I'm going to say it's definitely gross.
Oh, he's saying,
thanks,
he's
man.
saying booger.
Appreciate that so much, dude.
Wow, that trash can.
The trash can's going to make me vomit alone.
Tony Patrico, is it juicy pear or is it booger? Go. Patrick says booger. And we got... we got another winner. Patrick, hang on 1 second.
Right away. Twat, twat.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Oh, here it comes.
I love him shaking his head
Don't you do
over
it.
and over.
Who said at one point it tastes like moldy cardboard? Because that nails it. I feel like I took the grass clippings at the very end, let them sit outside in the summer for a week, and then just took a handful.
You're going to break a rib, man.
I'm okay.
All right, go ahead. King Scott will now draw the final name. Let's get
Sorry,
Chris on the
Britton. I
phone.
got Rizzuto.
Oh, you got it.
Get this away from me.
I really, really loved it when we used to play this game because this will be the last time since you got 3 of them.
All right, Chris, you are the final contestant, and I will draw a jelly bean. Here we go.
All right.
No shenanigans here. Oh, moldy. Oh. Coconut or spoiled milk again?
Is it really?
Yep.
It looks like it's got some yellow on it.
Oh, no, this is rotten egg or buttered popcorn. Either way, gross.
I'm gonna say Riz is on the side of luck this time. He's gonna get buttered popcorn.
All right, buttered popcorn. Oh. Rotten egg is also terrible. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
but you need to stop throwing up, dude.
Here we go.
You got this, buddy.
Buttered popcorn or rotten egg.
That was a preemptive strike.
The head shake needs to be a meme. The head shake somebody.
Which one is it? He just throws up to either one.
It's the egg. It's the egg.
It's the rotten egg.
It's rotten egg. Sorry, Chris.
You did
Are you
this.
throwing up or is somebody scaring you every 3
He
seconds?
did this head shake with his mouth open like his teeth were falling.
It sounds like somebody's grabbing. It sounds like somebody's grabbing his nuts.
He's in a haunted house. Riz, come out in a haunted house.
Oh, boy, that's horrible, too.
Yeah, I forgot how bad this was.
Okay.
Okay.
We got a lot of gross today.
Everybody okay?
We are done with this game,
We
okay?
got a lot of gross.
You ever been to a haunted house with Riz? Now we know.
You throw up any harder, Riz, and you're going to ruin your vision.
Oh, yeah. Had knocked my eyes out of whack. Thank God Dr. Jason Britton's right down the street. Britton Vision, 314-375-2020. If you're going on vacation and you got contact lenses or glasses on that packing list, stop it. Summertime means you got those glasses sliding down your nose, you got the sweat, you got the sand, you got the sunscreen getting under the contact lenses. Ain't nobody got time for that. No way to spend the summer. Excuse me. Britton Vision, 314-375-2020. Britton Vision is the only place in Missouri where you'll find all 7 forms of advanced vision correction. In addition to the modern LASIK, Britton Vision has specific treatments if you have bad reading vision. And they were the first in the country to offer the latest FDA-approved permanent contact lens procedure, the Visian Toric ICL. And Dr. Jason Britton is a Harvard-trained surgeon who's helped people from all over the world achieve crisp, clear vision. He helped my wife last year. Everything's all good. 314-375-2020 or book online at brintonvision.com. Click the Schedule Now button right there on the homepage and make it a summer to remember. brintonvision.com. I got to get my my pipes ready because going to be singing next the Friday Fail song. Friday Fail stories are next. It is 7:56 on this Friday. Another look at your traffic and weather. Here is Patrico.
He thinks he's better than us.
What time you going to bed, fancy boy?
Coming at you.
Your point traffic update brought to you by Ryan Kelly, thehomeloanexpert.com. Left lane is blocked due to stalled vehicle westbound 70 right at 170. Also lane blocked due to police incident eastbound 70 at W. Your point forecast today, sunny and dry today, around 90 for the high. Tonight, clear and warm, 70 for the low. That is literally the exact same forecast for Saturday and Sunday. Right now, it is 78 at the Point Studio. Point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
I can't believe we're here again, huh? Brandy, can you believe you're in the studio again?
Yeah, I love it. Good morning,
Ready
St.
to
Louis.
do this? And we have another wheel in here. So Jeff's going to spin the wheel, and whatever the wheel lands on, it's going to be either a tattoo or a piercing.
Correct.
And the piercing could either be an ear piercing, which will be, what, the cartilage?
Cartilage, yes.
Yeah.
Or it could be your nip.
Right.
Notice I said nip.
Yes, you did.
Now, I think, Brandon, we've gone through this before. The nip piercing has got to be one of the harshest and most painful of the piercings.
It's definitely sensitive, yes.
She told me that I will get a
You'll get a hot flash.
a
from
hot
your
flash
toes
that
to your
starts at
head.
my toes and moves up.
She wanted to make sure you ate before.
I eat constantly,
Yeah.
but I can have I got a protein bar there if I should start eating that. Should I do that?
I think you should be fine.
I think you should be fine.
Okay,
Yeah, if
all
you've
right.
eaten within the last 4 hours, you'll be fine.
Yes, I have.
All right, so right now on the wheel it says nip. It says Riz and Patrico tattoo. It says Riz's choice. It says ear. It says Patrico's choice, and it says spin again. What are you hoping for, Jeff?
I'm hoping probably for tattoo.
Which, by the way, we decided it is not Riz and Patrico tattoo. It is
R-I-Z-Z. 'Cause he already-
Z, yeah.
He already has your initials tattooed on him. So,
Yeah.
I mean, there's already a TP on there.
There's actually a ton of brandy work on my arm.
You got to put
And on my-
a tiny 2 next to my TP.
TP2?
TP squared.
Well, you guys ready to spin the wheel? All right.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh,
Jeff,
boy.
here we go. Now, Brandy, what are you hoping to do? Nip, right?
I really do.
Thanks.
Okay,
Appreciate
sorry.
that. That's nice.
Just so
of
you know,
Here, I thought we were friends.
just so you know, I'm still undecided as to what my choice would be.
Really?
If it lands on Riz's choice, I'm still undecided.
Okay.
I thought for sure you'd go dark horse and go cartilage, to be honest with you.
What?
Yeah.
Cartilage?
Yeah. Just because that would look the dumbest on me, and it'd be tough to live because you can't lay on
You know
that
what?
side.
It does hurt, yeah.
That would look pretty silly. On him? That would look silly.
Afterwards, after it heals, you should be able to pick the jewelry.
Me pick the jewelry? I think I should.
Who invited you?
All right, Jeff, here we go.
And what did we
ready?
decide?
I'm ready, man.
If I get a piercing, I have to keep it for 2 weeks, right? Is that what we decided?
No, I thought we said month.
It's a month. You said month.
You said month.
You really did.
I had to try for 2
Oh,
weeks.
All right,
by
here we go.
the way, real quick before you spin, you can watch live right now, 1057thepoint.com/Riz. Webcams are up and going.
Here we go. Jeff Burton will get. Go ahead. And round she goes. I'm nervous, to be honest with you.
See, I am not, because there's nothing I can do about it.
Well, now it's in the wheel's hands.
Oh boy, that's
Here we go,
that's going
slowing
on.
down, and
Oh,
it is.
no.
Oh, Riz's choice.
Riz's choice.
How you doing, buddy?
Man. Oh, man.
Now,
Oh, boy.
as all the
Choice.
cameras point towards me. Well, I feel like there's a lot of pressure on me.
There is. Because you can either be a dick and do the worst thing.
What would be the worst thing for you?
I don't know. I don't know. Because
What
if
do you
I
want
tell
least?
you, then that's what you'll make me do.
No, you know what? I'm going to write it down.
He did say what you thought would be the worst thing.
Yeah, just off the top of my head, I would think the ear would be the worst thing to deal with moving forward after right now.
I just wrote it down.
Your choice?
I just wrote down my choice.
And you've locked it in, you're not changing it.
I'm locked in. I'm
Are you
handing
gonna
it to
pass it
Trico.
to me?
I
Wait,
think,
what is your...
I think you're going to go vain and you want your name tattooed on me.
What do you think it's good? Well, what do you want least?
I think it's going to be the nip. I really do. That's what I think.
Is that what you want least?
No, I don't know what I want least, but I know that's what you picked.
Or, I mean, I could have my name tattooed on you.
You went nipple piercing because that is going to be the most demeaning one.
You think so? How is it
Absolutely.
demeaning? You can have your shirt on.
Because it's gonna hurt, and I gotta have it for a month, and I gotta walk around the Point Fest with it, which is very crowded and people bumping into me, and I'm gonna scream your name every time.
Listen, by the 21st, it's not gonna hurt anymore, will it?
Are you a runner?
Yes.
Who's to say I even picked that?
Wait, I know you picked that, first of all, and am I gonna be able to run with it?
Yeah, you can run with it. I just put a Band-Aid over it.
Okay.
Definitely.
I picked it.
I know you picked that.
That is over.
I may want my name tattooed on you, Jeff, forever.
You don't want me to play with your nipples?
I do want you to, yeah, especially in front of him. Yeah, that's a good idea.
I have the results in my hand.
And
ladies and gentlemen, we're going nipples.
yeah, we're going nipples. We're going nips.
Right.
Yeah, cool. Thanks. Man.
We got the webcams up and going. 1057thepoint.com/Riz. So he's going to be getting his nip pierced.
You ready?
Now you got to explain what you're doing here. Jeff has his shirt off, and you have very nice nips, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I think Video Ben called them meaty.
You take care of those?
Beefy, sorry. Beefy.
You take care of those beefy nips?
I do. At my age, you have to. So what are you going to do? You're going to grab it and pull out?
Yeah, so we're going to clamp your nipple, and then we're going to pierce, and then we're going to insert with some
jewelry. Oh, boy. Okay, so you're going to clamp the nipple.
So we're going to clamp the nipple.
Do you have his nipple marked already?
Yeah, we got it clean,
boy.
prepped, and
I can't
marked.
watch this. Are we going to hear? Are we going to hear like a popping sound when?
No.
What if milk just starts squirting out everywhere?
We got the nipple cam live.
Pressure.
All right. So, I don't want to see it.
Oh, man, dude.
All right, Jeff, I want you to explain.
Are you kidding me already?
Okay.
There's a clamp on my nipple right now.
on your
in a pleasurable way. Wait, give me like a 3, 2, 1.
I'm seeing his nipple.
Hey, Quattro, you want to come in here and see this?
No,
Come on in, Quattro.
Here it comes.
Oh, is it? Tell me what is pierced. Tell me what is pierced. Oh, boy, is it pierced?
Okay, good job, good job.
Woo!
Are you pierced?
Yeah.
How's that feel?
Deep breath,
got some tears.
Let me look. Are you crying?
Write it out, write it out.
Oh, my God, look at that thing.
If you are looking for absolute amazing food and an absolute amazing good time, all you have to do is head right across the Clark Bridge, take 367 North, and you will end up at Fast Eddie's Bon Air. Fast Eddie's is a destination. I mean, it is truly a legendary place. Live music 7 days a week. Last time I was there, one of the best times I've ever had, and you know me, I'm not even drinking at this point. The atmosphere is just that much more fun when you're at Fast Eddie's. A lot of people, and I think it's the whole thing that you can't even get in until you're 21. Got to be 21 to get in the door. So when you turn 21, it's a rite of passage to go to Fast Eddie's. A lot of people overlook the food. The food is absolutely amazing. That $1.99 half-pound Fat Eddie burger, the hot chick on a stick, Big Elwood on a stick. It is incredible. You want the coldest beer in town? Fast Eddie's has the coldest beer in town. They've been doing this forever. They even bought the street so they can open up an outdoor patio. It's a great time every time that you go to Fast Eddie's. I remember my dad going to Fast Eddie's and his buddy and tell me how amazing it was. When I turned 21, we celebrated my 21st birthday there, and now every time we go. Listen, I live out in Wentzville, and it's worth the drive for me to go to Fast Eddie's because it's that much fun. All you have to do, 367 North, cross the Clark Bridge, hang a right, follow the signs, you're right there. If you're 21 and in the mood, head Fast Eddie's Bon Air.
Hey, this is Ben Bailey, member of the prestigious Third Timers Club, and you're listening to The Rizzuto Show. Happy birthday, Riz.
Damn it.
I'm so upset. Do you want to fire one, and then you fire one? You haven't fired one, right?
It's I don't trust myself to fire.
Would you like to fire on you, sir?
I don't care. Could be both of you.
You want to do one?
I'm just afraid that I'm going to aim too high and then hit it in the back.
Don't aim too high. Now,
Too
I'm
high?
going to go over there. All right, here's how this is going to work.
You have to count to 5.
I'm going to count to you shoot me once, and then I count to 5, and then you shoot me again.
It's the anticipation of the count to 5, which is hilarious.
We'll transfer the gun in the meantime.
Here, you want to turn that mic on and put it over there, or is that
Yeah,
still
let's
on
see if
fire?
that-
All right. Oh, you want me to turn 5's mic on?
Yeah, let's see. Let's see if it's
The Sixers mic.
All right.
still on.
Yeah, folks, time for your Friday Fails. You know, all these people thought they had the perfect plan, but somewhere along the line, that perfect plan went sideways. And it became an uber, an ultra, dare I say it, mega. We're all going to sing together? Here we go.
Failed.
Thank you.
You sounded great, boss.
Thank you.
He was even singing.
Thank you, Scott.
Yeah.
Oh, before we start the Friday Fail Stories, Patrico put a little something together from the Good or Gross. Go ahead.
It's not my best work, but it's a quick little thing. I got 2 pieces of audio for you.
Go ahead.
And then I got this one here too. This is a.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
So, I'll put something more together a little bit better.
Just a warning, by the way. The ending does not.
Rules will be broken.
Rules will be broken. Not a good ending to this Friday Fail Story. Just so you know. I will start with this. The Air Force in Switzerland. Who knew Switzerland had an Air Force?
The Swiss probably did.
Yeah. I think, anyway.
You can slap him if you want. I mean, you really can. If you'd like to slap him, it's
Wait,
fine.
who's the him?
You.
Oh, I'm thinking it's like
well, then I'm all
the
for it.
Switzerland Air Force, like, you know, it's got like a knife, it's got a corkscrew.
The tarmac turns into like a strip mall.
So they were scheduled.
I'm gonna pop open this bottle of beer. Is anybody from the Swiss Army here?
They were scheduled to do a flyby over event last Saturday to mark the anniversary of a Swiss aviation pioneer, but they went to the wrong event 4 miles away and accidentally flew over a yodeling festival.
Failed.
Here's the news story about it.
The Swiss Defense Ministry has had to apologize after their crack air display team performed a flyby over the wrong town. The team flew 4 miles further away, which happened to be hosting the 31st Northwest Yodeling Festival. The squadron leader apparently saw the huge marquee set up for the yodelers and misdirected the jets. The group performed 4 formations for the startled yodelers, who were said to have enjoyed the unexpected show.
The organizers right now, they were going, sweet! That is awesome.
You got the Army. Way to go, Sven.
Anybody know the name Imelda Marcos?
That's not right. Yes.
Former First Lady of the Philippines. She turned 90 last week, had a big birthday party for, I think, 2,000 people were there. 2,000 guests, served packed meals with eggs and meat stew. Gross. But, and then people started going to the hospital. People were throwing up, feeling dizzy. 260 people, food poisoning.
Failed.
Ouch.
Do you remember her thing? It was her and her husband, Ferdinand Marcos. They were suspected of stealing billions from the country's treasury. Imelda was personally sentenced to 40 years in prison for her role, but she never went to jail.
She's definitely one of those people I would have not been able to guess. I would have thought
she had
was
like an incredible shoe collection.
Yeah,
I remember
How does that work?
Yep.
Really?
How did he get sentenced to 40 years? And
never served any jail time. I don't know.
Because she was the former First Lady of the Philippines, probably.
Listen, it's not a rule of thumb, but, 2 first names, harder to trust.
Kenzie Davis is a big fan of the Disney movie Moana. So when it came time for her to celebrate her 25th birthday, her mom ordered a Moana ice cream cake from Dairy Queen in Milledgeville, Georgia. And I guess the Dairy Queen employee taking the order misheard Moana as marijuana and made a marijuana-themed cake accidentally, complete with a stoned green My Little Pony. And the pony even had a pot leaf tramp stamp.
Okay. So wait a minute. So he just heard marijuana, or they just heard marijuana, and they took it upon themselves to do the My Little Pony stoned with the pot leaf?
Yeah, the My Little Pony had red eyes, was smoking a joint.
Okay.
I mean, complete fail.
Failed.
The woman did have a pretty good sense of humor about it. Let me see if I can find what she said here. This is Kenzie Davis.
I think they thought that she said marijuana because we're from South Georgia. We kind of have an accent, so Moana, marijuana. I guess when they said that I love cartoons, they were like, well, let's just throw a little pony on there. So they put the little pony on there, and it had red eyes, and it was smoking a joint with a tramp stamp of a pot leaf on its bottom. I was very...
Yep. Actually, pretty good work, to be honest with you. I saw the cake.
Was pretty good.
It's funny.
But Moana, marijuana, okay. Speaking of which, a 23-year-old guy was pulled over in St. Petersburg, Florida, after a sheriff's deputy busted him driving around with an expired registration and broken brake light. So deputy walks up to the car. He smells pot. What pot, officer? In the car, a black Bob Marley backpack. I mean, literally a backpack with a giant picture of Bob Marley in there.
I'm not seeing the connection.
What's in the backpack? I don't know, officer. It's a mason jar full of pot. Oops.
Failed. Sir, I only have great music in here, okay?
Why would you hide your pot in a Bob Marley backpack?
Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it?
That's the last place they'd look. See, pot, it kills your brain cells. I guess he was busted last year for the same exact thing, so.
Get a new backpack, dude.
Last Sunday evening, 2 men escaped from a prison in Canada. And these were 2 bad dudes. One was a killer. One was like a murderer. So they were on the run for 3 days. There was a tremendous amount of police presence around the area. There's a massive manhunt. The 2 men were caught when they saw a man walking a dog. It was a giant Great Dane.
Okay.
And the 2 bad guys stopped to comment on the dog's size. Turns out, the man walking the dog was an off-duty police officer.
Failed.
The off-duty cop immediately recognized the 2 as escaped inmates. He called 911, and the 2 were captured without incident. Here's the off-duty Mountie talking about it.
They were just walking like tourists walking down West Bay Marina, yes. The one said, oh, what a big dog. Another one said, yeah, great looking dog. I turned and I said, thank you. Yeah, he's a big baby. Right away, I was just like, those are the guys. For us, it was the right place, right time. For them, it was the wrong place at the wrong time. I just find this whole thing really funny, actually.
As you know, it's not enough to find out if you're pregnant with a boy or girl anymore. You've got to make a whole thing about finding out. The gender reveal thing. And sometimes things go very wrong. There is a 30-year-old guy from Queensland, Australia. He was doing a gender reveal stunt where he did some burnouts in his car, and the exhaust would either be blue or pink.
Okay.
And I don't know whether it was his baby or he was doing it for a friend, but he started doing the burnouts, and his car caught on fire. So he was arrested for reckless driving, wound up getting fined, and having his license suspended for 6 months.
Failed.
And the car a complete loss. And by the way, the exhaust was blue, so it was a boy.
Hey, don't be like your dad.
Or he needs an oil change. One of the two. We're not sure where the smoke is.
This is a classic, this is classic drunk instinct right here with no plan whatsoever. Somebody in Northern California called the cops on the 4th of July about a, quote, very intoxicated boat operator. The guy in question was a 31-year-old guy named Robert Callahan who'd been drinking all day, tooling around in his friend's speedboat. The cops managed to track him down on the lake. But when they tried to give him a sobriety test, he threw off his life jacket and dove in the water and tried to swim away. The best part is when they had to rescue him. He only made it about 50 yards before he had to yell for them to come pick him up. His blood alcohol level was 0.29, or about 3.5 times the legal limit for driving or boating.
Okay.
They arrested him for operating under the influence, and his friend who owns the boat also got arrested for public intoxication.
Failed.
Man, that's a lot.
People take so many selfies. People take so many selfies now, they don't always bother to examine all the little details before they share them. And folks, maybe it's time to slow down a little bit. I know when I take a picture, like if I'm at home and I take a picture and I post it on Twitter or whatever, even if it's just whatever, I take the time to look at every little detail. Do you guys do the same thing?
Like zoom in on the zoom in
on little things,
look around, and yeah,
I do. So there's a woman named Kelsey. She's from England. She tweeted about an embarrassing moment this past weekend where she and her boyfriend sent a vacation selfie to her parents without realizing their red and orange bottle of Durex lube was in the shot.
Oh man, failed.
She also shared a screenshot of her mom's response. Quote, "Dad said the pics are lovely. Nice Durex bottle."
Somebody must have had a tight shoulder, like just rub it out a little bit. It's got to get in there.
Last week in Land O'Lakes, Florida, 68-year-old Dennis Labonte was released from jail. In the jail's parking lot, he was caught on surveillance video trying to steal 26 different vehicles. He eventually succeeded in hot-wiring an ATV used by sheriff's deputies, but was quickly arrested on multiple auto burglary counts and thrown right back into the same jail he was let go from.
Failed.
By the way,
Second time in 8 months that somebody in Pasco County, Florida, has been released from jail and immediately stolen a vehicle from the jail's parking lot.
Idiot. These are idiots.
2 more.
Oh, boy.
And here's why you don't try a complicated exercise in the middle of committing a crime. There's a guy from Salina, Texas. He woke up around 5 a.m. last Tuesday when he heard some noises in his basement. And when he went down there, he found a burglar was in the house. And the burglar was trapped. This 39-year-old dummy had broken into the house, then tried to use an inversion table that was in the basement. You know what those are?
That's like the one where it basically flips you upside down, right?
It's an exercise machine where you strap yourself in upside down to do sit-ups. So the burglar had strapped himself in, but was apparently not strong enough, didn't have the core strength to pull himself up to undo the straps. So he was trapped.
You gotta be kidding me.
And the cops came and he was immediately arrested for aggravated burglary.
Failed.
And before strapping himself in, all he managed to steal was a container of cranberry juice. UTI, I guess.
Yeah, he must have had a UTI.
Darn it. Man, I don't want to laugh. I don't want to laugh at this last one. Here's your final Friday fail story. A 31-year-old woman named Erica Cole, she's from Alabama. Last Saturday, she and her husband, Nicholas, were driving when they got into a road rage incident. I don't know exactly what happened, but I know the Coles and the other driver wound up both pulling over at a house to keep the fight going. And that's when Erica pulled out her gun to shoot the other driver. Only somehow she managed to shoot her husband in the head.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God.
Actually, you know what? It doesn't end on death because he's still alive. The husband is in the hospital in stable condition. Erica arrested for attempted murder, assault, and reckless endangerment.
Failed.
On a lighter note, you know what that reminds me of is when Indiana Jones' dad takes the gun in the, he takes the turret from the plane and then goes and then shoots his own tail.
Almost shoots him out of the sky. Is he still alive?
I'm still looking. I believe so, though.
All right, good. I laughed. Yeah. Okay.
Can you imagine?
I originally thought he died, but he's alive.
Which is why you were laughing? Because you thought he was
I don't know
dead?
why I was laughing. It was nervous laughter, Jeff.
Wow. All because somebody flipped him the bird.
Uh-huh.
See there, people.
And those are your Friday fail stories. It is 8:19.
Oh, my God. They're going to charge her with attempted murder.
Yeah, attempted murder.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, it is.
Yeah, I know, but she attempted murder, just she hit the wrong guy.
Nicholas got in the way of my bullet. That's what it was. Damn it, Nicholas.
Damn it, honey.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, she sounds like the type to blame him for taking a bullet in the head,
Well,
too.
get out my way.
Right. He's going to get out, and she's going to blame him.
Another look at your traffic and weather. Here is Patrico.
Him of all people. I don't want to hear another word.
Coming at you.
Your point traffic update, that being brought to you by Ryan Kelly, the HomeLoanExpert.com. Eastbound 370 from Truman to Elm. Road is closed because of an incident. That's all they're saying.
Oh, boy.
Left lane blocked due to stalled vehicle westbound 70 right at 170. Your point forecast today, sunny, dry, and around 90 for the high. Tonight it's clear and warm, 70 for the low. Same for Saturday, same for Sunday. Right now it is 80 at the Point Studio. Point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
What's up, you weirdos? So on May 20th and September 23rd, this 5-mile obstacle course will be filled with runners, gladiators, all competing to be the best at Battleground Cedar Lake. Battleground, right next to the winery. So what we're going to do is we're going to try out some of the obstacles and see how we do. Probably not great.
Oh, he's going up the
There goes the boss.
We're really supposed to be here to encourage.
There goes.
Performance in St. Charles, a proud longtime sponsor, your one-stop shop for everything automotive. They are one of the biggest independent retail parts and installation stores in the Midwest. We're talking an 8-bay, when I say huge, I mean biggest, 8-bay, 25,000 square foot facility, the largest showroom in the area. Whether it be for your car, your truck, your SUV, Pure Performance will do any kind of customization you could possibly need or want on your ride. They have built some of the fastest cars and some of the meanest 4x4s in the nation. So let's say you're into American muscle cars. They have some ridiculous options for your Camaro, your Mustang, your Challenger. If you've got a lifted truck, if you got a Jeep, got to customize it, huh? Whether it be you restoring an old Jeep or you got a new one. They got they got everything for you. Whether it be your side steps, your Nerf bars, your lift kits, your big old tires, roof racks, tonneau covers, they got you covered at Pure Performance. They are the ultimate off-road center. They also do window tinting, custom rims and tires. You name it, they got it. Pure Performance in St. Charles. Lowest prices guaranteed. Satisfaction always guaranteed. Just north of the Cave Springs exit off of 70. Their website, pureperformance.com, purperformance.com.
He is kind. He is supple. He is magical. He is stainless. He is sensual. He is raw. He is power. He is limber. He is untouched. He is pure. King Scott Extra Virgin Royal Oil. Maintain your purity.
All right, so we need to discuss strategy, right, on this. First of all, what's strategy?
So we're trying to figure out laps. I think we're doing 1 and 3 for him and 2 and 4 for me, because the competitive nature in me is going to kick in if I'm behind and I have to set pace to somebody that's ahead of me. Now, this guy was talking about doing sprints for the straightaways and then jogging for the sides. I think that's bad.
I thought that would have been like the best bet, but he says it's bad. He says,
sprints will kill you. Sprints will kill me.
So, I mean, do you want to do like 2 laps in a row? Or...
I think 2 laps in a row and get it over with.
Because, well, do we both have to do 2 laps in a row? Like, if we do 2 laps in a row, they have to do 2 laps? Whoever. Because I don't see Patrico doing 2 laps in a row. Yeah, so let's do 1 lap, and we'll switch on and off.
I'm out. I quit. I hate this. I'm always on a team with a defeatist attitude. Defeatist attitude. Shut up. You're really nervous about this, but you should.
You better run really fast.
Go Team Us. So, it's running a mile, and in between each lap, a beer will have to be chugged. And Sixer over here is the judge and ref and is the final say on this entire competition. She will say go. She will also make sure that every last drop of that beer is finished before the run can start. Am I leaving anything out?
You are leaving something out. I quit.
You can't quit. I'm out. I don't care if the teammates, run 2 laps in a row and chug 2 beers in a row, or they stagger. It doesn't matter. Each person has to complete 2 laps and chug 2 beers. And by the way, it's about 95 degrees right now.
Yeah.
It's really heavy.
And the beers are about 95 degrees as well by now.
No, I'll show you.
So glad you said go.
Ice cold Bud Light. Okay? It's cold. It's cold.
All right, good.
It's
Let's
cold.
do this before it gets warm.
All right, so let's go.
And after drinking their first beers, the race had begun.
Go, buddy, go, buddy, go, buddy, go, buddy, go, buddy, go, buddy, go.
Is it empty, Judge? Come on, Riz. You got this.
You got this. Spillage. You can take him. Spillage.
Go, baby. Go, baby.
I need you to lap that up like off your mustache. I'm worried about now, too.
Good.
Everything was going smoothly and each participant was giving it their all. But then everything changed.
He's quit.
There's no way, dude. I'm telling you. Dude, ask this people. I saw hyperventilating. I'm done. There's no way.
So do you officially forfeit?
Oh, hell to the yeah. There's no way, dude.
A crazy turn of events. Team Patrico Moon has retired. I think you should get a statement from the quitter.
You call me quitter all you want, man. I gave him my all that first lap. I'm done, dude. I mean, I'm sorry to disappoint, but there's no way. There's absolutely no way. If we want to do this in a month and complete the next lap, I'm in. But there's no way. I can't feel my feet. I did immediately rip my shoes off.
And you're wearing an AC/DC shirt.
Okay.
You don't deserve to wear that shirt.
Okay.
I think we got these guys. They're going to fall down, too. We're here, buddy. You can do it.
Dude, I don't think you realize.
I realize.
Ask him. I was hyperventilating over there.
Doing that bad.
Just let me take my punishment and let me just sit here and have everybody call me a wuss. I'm used to that. It's fine. They won. Okay? Listen. Listen to me. Listen to me. They won.
Nope.
Moon, if you don't stop with the yelling. They won, but I'm going to complete it. I'm going to walk.
Moon,
I'm going to take my
you're
time.
unnecessarily doing this.
It's my turn to chug, so.
I'm quitting.
Either am I. I just said that.
You have fourth lap.
It doesn't matter. Yeah. I think now he's just showing off.
He is. He's just, listen. I'm sorry to be disappointed.
Team Riz and Team...
For a vehicle, Bommarito Automotive Group has you covered. Bommarito is the place where you go and you know you're going to get great service. You know you're going to get a great deal. You know you're going to get a reliable vehicle. And you're going to get a vehicle that is covered. The most amazing warranty comes from Bommarito. 10-year, 200,000-mile nationwide warranty. Best back cars in America from Bommarito. Your number one choice for automotive needs. Excuse me. 20 different locations, 16 service centers. Nobody has more. Nobody sells more. They are Missouri's #1 automotive group. Stop by. Check out the facilities. They're east, they're west, they're down south, they're up north. Plus, on their website, bommarito.com, they've got over 12,000 vehicles online. New vehicles, certified pre-owned vehicles, commercial. You want it, you need it. Bommarito Automotive Group has a vehicle for you. Again, Bommarito is Missouri's #1 automotive group, and stop it and find out why. Schedule a test drive, set up an appointment, or again, get all the information you need by going to bommarito.com. 20 locations, 16 service centers. Nobody has more, nobody sells more. It's Bommarito Automotive Group, where price sells cars.
U.S. Open, the Masters, child's play compared to what we went through on that hot.
Happy birthday, Riz.
Welcome back. Phone number 314-6-WALKER, 314-692-5537. Cameras in chat room, 1057thepoint.com/Riz. The socials at RIZZ Show. Your emails, RizShow at 1057thepoint.com. Still to come, sports, headline hoosh. Great headline hoosh today. Man, a story that, 1,000 people sent us the other day. It's the kiddie pool story.
Oh, yeah.
Also, Donnie Fandango's going to be here in about an hour for the real or fake results. So a couple things. Number one, a huge thank you to all the Riz Show listeners out there, the ones that listen all the time, the ones that download the podcast. We got our spring report card yesterday, our quarterly ratings, and the Riz Show #1 in all key demos. Once again.
That's so awesome.
And, yeah, thank you guys so much for listening on the daily, being involved, coming to the events, patronizing our sponsors. It's awesome. And every time I see those numbers, man, I'm humbled.
Yep. You're, every single time you say, got him fooled again.
Got him fooled again. So thank you guys, #1 in all the ratings and all the key demos for the spring book. So thank you guys. Can't thank you guys enough for tuning in. Thing number 2 to tell you about, big day for somebody in this room.
Thank you guys so much.
Not you.
Hey, man, congratulations, Tony.
They dropped, huh? Cool.
Speaking of dropping, new Greek Fire record comes out today. How about that?
It is available.
Available in all your all the places you get albums.
That's right.
All
Years in the
streaming
making.
devices.
We were talking about Scott and I were talking about this morning. This is my 13th album.
How about that?
Lucky number 13.
So combined, you and I have what? 13 records?
Yeah, 13 records.
albums.
Yeah, and me and Jeff combined have
Also 13 albums.
I have a record, if that helps.
You throw Tony in there, it's 13.
Yeah, between the four of us, we've got 13 records.
Wow, that's a lot.
I am excited, though. This record has been years in the making, and the pledge fallout, all that crap that happened. It was supposed to come out in February, days after that pledge suspension, when they just went belly up.
What's that site? The Pledge Music?
Pledge Music, yeah. And we had used
It went belly up.
Yeah, it went belly up, and they didn't tell anybody, caught everybody by surprise. We were out all the money that we had spent promoting a record that was supposed to come out in February. But, hey, you know what?
It's
all
out
good.
now.
It's out now. I hope people enjoy it. There was a lot of songs that we played live over the past couple of years that fans have been asking for and waiting for, and now they are available.
So you are able to get today that new Greek Fire thing called Broken?
Broken.
And you could download it on iTunes and stream it on Spotify.
Yep, Spotify, Google Play, Amazon Music, wherever you listen to music.
If you were to get the record, you would hear this song on there. It's a song called I Do, and it's new Greek Fire. And you get the record today, and we're all going to sing along.
This is honestly the most embarrassing thing I've ever done.
Thank you, sir. Got $1. Got $1, guys. Hey, it's Riz, a.k.a. the Sexy Sax Man, and I'm here to serve out my punishment. Street musician for 1 hour outside of Busch Stadium. Maybe I'll get thrown out, maybe I won't. But here's the good thing, guys. Listen, it's all for a good cause. Help kids rock cancer, guys. How can you say no to that? This next song's called You Can't Laugh at a Buffalo Herd. Playing fire, guys. Playing fire.
Well, congratulations, Moon.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate that.
New Greek Fire called I Do. Record out today. Record's called Broken. So congratulations to you and to Mark, to Chris, to who's the other guy? The bald-headed guy? Jeremy?
Jeremy Mars.
Jeremy, that's right.
John's going to be so thrilled.
No, John's smiling. He's smiling. Jeff's got your crap on celebrities after the break. It's 8:36 on this Friday. Another look at your traffic and weather. Here is Patrico.
I had sex with a man for a double cheeseburger.
Whoa.
Wow.
Coming at you.
Starting it off interesting.
Your point traffic. Coming up on crap on. Your point traffic update brought to you by Ryan Kelly, thehomeloanexpert.com. Stalled vehicle, left lane blocked due to a stalled vehicle, westbound 70, right at 170. Point forecast today and tomorrow and Sunday. Sunny and dry, around 90 for the high, and it's clear and warm in the evening, 70 for the low.
So will it actually be a weekend without rain?
I think the only thing I saw was Sunday, there was a 10% rain overnight.
So nothing tomorrow morning. We're good tomorrow morning.
Good tomorrow morning.
Great.
Currently, it is 80 at the Point Studio. Point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
All right, Jeff, what do you got for us?
Bad day for Harvey Weinstein. Bad day for R. Kelly. Why some moms are hating on Toy Story 4 as well.
We got that. We got your crappy birthdays, the porno birthday, and we'll tell you what's in theaters. Coming up next, Crap on Celebrities. All right,
there it
round
goes.
and round she goes. Jeff, where she stops, nobody knows.
Oh boy, I'm so nervous. I got.
What's it going to be? Is it going to be nip? Is it going to be?
Go TP
No, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of disappointed.
I'm super disappointed.
Put the needles
Okay,
away. Sorry.
okay, all right. Needles away.
Darn it anyway.
He got out of it. He got out of this again.
Its owner, Spectrum Business, has just launched the new offer just for you, their lowest price ever. Now, for limited time, they're offering blazing fast internet with speed starting at 200 megs a second and reliable phone, all for only $64.98 a month. And that means that Spectrum Business outperforms AT&T on both speed and price. So it is the perfect time to make that switch. And you know, with Spectrum Business, there are no added phone taxes, no hidden fees. So when they say your business will get blazing fast internet plus phone for just $64.98 a month, they mean it. AT&T simply cannot compete with that. So give Spectrum Business a call at 855-775-6500. Get that blazing fast internet starting at 200 megs a second, plus reliable phone at the lowest price ever, only $64.98 a month. All no contracts, no hidden fees, no added phone taxes. Plus, if you're stuck in a contract, Spectrum Business will buy you out. 855-775-6500. Spectrum Business. Restrictions apply. Call for details. I tell you what, I've been in radio for a long time, and I don't know why I'm more nervous for this.
I don't know either.
For this than I think anything we've ever done.
You know, he brought two. You want to write Moon another
Well,
$250 check?
Now, people have eaten these before. I mean, you've seen Fear Factor. You've seen over at Six Flags.
Mm-hmm.
I think to get into Fright Fest.
Yeah, they had
for a couple of years. You had to, like, if you ate one of these things, you got into Fright Fest.
I loved Fear Factor up until they ate gross stuff, and that's when I had to.
Well, here you go, Jeff.
Yeah.
All right, Rich, you want to show him?
Did you hear my suggestion? 2 cockroaches, write a check for $250?
Nope.
All right.
Now,
Sorry, Moon,
where's
Thank you, I appreciate
now, Jeff,
that.
by the way, is going to put
You're my agent.
chocolate sauce on it.
Yes.
All right, so
I was going commando up until this morning. I thought about it too much.
where's your little container before you take it out,
Right
Rich? All right, Jeff. Rich, take the container and put it. Jeff, don't look yet.
All right.
Turn around. Jeff, put it. Yeah, turn around, Jeff.
Dude.
Put it in the container.
Dear God,
Turn it
dear
around
God,
because I don't want you to put it on
dear
my back.
God. Oh my. Oh, this is. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. I swear.
It's funny that you say don't look at it because I was trying to decide when I want to look at it. Do
All
I
right,
want
Jeff,
to
look at it now.
before?
It's in your container.
Holy balls.
I think I'm gonna throw up. I really think I am.
How big is that?
Oh.
It's longer. Well, let's see here.
For those of you listening on the radio,
Am I allowed
How
to
long
pull
is
the
it?
legs off or not?
Did you measure it? What is it?
Rich, will you
Probably
pull the legs off for me?
It's roughly probably 3 inches, maybe a little more.
3
and it's
inches.
girthy too.
Oh my
It
God,
is.
he's touching it. Moon's touching it.
Oh
Moon's
no,
touching
Moon
it.
had it in the bathroom on his fingers. Moon's got no problem. Moon, do you want to eat one too?
How do you grab this thing?
Is that hissing?
Is that the sound of it? Hold on.
You just grab it.
I want to hear it. Is that?
Okay, look at the scale. You guys.
Shh. Oh, don't drop it.
I didn't. It jumped.
Now, if you drop it and it kills it, I'm still eating it, and I pay.
I need. Does it make noise? Does it make a noise?
Look at the scale on this thing.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's it. Piss it off, Rich. Cool.
Wait, shush. Do it again. That is the sound of that thing. Oh my god.
That is not the clip that Riz has been playing all week. That is the actual cockroach.
You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, it's on.
Well, Rich, will you pull the legs off for me?
Wait, before you do
Can
that.
you get that off of your arm?
God.
Get it off of your arm.
Moon, put it back in the receptacle.
Okay. He's going all the way up.
Show it up to the webcams, by the way.
Yeah.
Come here, buddy.
For those of you
Here, hold
watching
on.
at home.
Hold on, Moon. Let me turn on that right camera. There it is.
Is that an adult one?
My
Hold on.
God.
What happened to the juvenile one you said?
That is a juvenile.
That can't move.
No, it's not.
God. Oh my god.
That
Is
can't
the juvenile in there?
Well, originally I thought Moon was eating them, so I fed all the juveniles to my bearded dragon, so all I had was the adults.
Wait, what do you mean?
Moon, you want to eat one or not?
Yeah, for money. I'll do it for money.
Rich, have you ever eaten one of these?
No.
Would you like to?
No.
Rich goes, no, I'm not stupid.
Now, is it? I read the ones with this big red dot on the back. Those are poisonous, right?
No.
This is safe. I don't. Listen.
We gotta stop delaying this. It's just gotta happen. I can't stand it anymore.
Hey, no kidding though. Is this not far bigger than you guys expected?
No doubt about it. No
He
doubt
even told me how
about
big
it.
it was going to be, and I still
That one's actually smaller than the one that died last week.
Oh, that's a shame.
That's too bad.
I'm watching this thing crawl on the webcam. I'm gonna throw up.
Trico, what do you think?
Dude, this is fascinating.
Do you think you just got to take a bite of it? Or just pop the whole thing?
Like I said, yes, it's probably going to piss it off more.
RT3, what do you think?
No,
Just take a bite?
No.
Or just take the legs off and just, oh my god.
I can't even talk to you. I can't.
Let's just do it.
I can't agree to anything because I don't want to be a part of it.
Let's just do it.
No.
Get this thing away from me.
Let's just do it.
Yeah, before you do it though.
Here,
Before you do it.
I will show you, Jeff. When you do eat it, make sure you don't eat past there. Because that's
where?
all past here. That's all. It's solid rock.
I would think you just take a bite. Just take a bite.
Just bite from here.
Dude.
Just bite.
So what's
and just
solid
be
rock?
done. Oh
The
my
butt?
god, that thing is hissing.
No, look above the head.
Eat it
I'm
from
showing me.
No,
Eat the head?
back like this. And
So I want my mouth to go there.
So you want to eat?
So the guts.
Eat the body of it.
Eat the butt.
Eat the butt.
Just eat the Jeff. Just eat the body of it, and we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shell
That's it.
above the head.
I'm going to do what I said from day one. I'm going to take bites, and I'm going to do the best I can. And anybody who's not satisfied can go kiss my surgically repaired ass.
My stomach.
I'm not doing great. I'm really not. I'm not okay with this.
Oh boy, that's Jeff. All right, Jeff, cover it in your chocolate sauce.
No,
and do it.
don't do
You
it.
said he wasn't going to crawl out.
I'm trying to get him in the container. Hang on.
I think you just got. Just hold
Oh,
it.
look at him,
Just hold it for him.
Hold it right up here.
Hold it for
Just
him.
hold it for him.
Let's see what happens.
All right, oh, that's enough chocolate sauce.
Oh my
All right.
Oh my god, it's bad. It's bad. It's running. It's bad. Oh my god, it's so mad.
All right, it's now covered in chocolate sauce.
Put it
Oh
down
my
in
god.
front
I
of me.
think Ben the video guy's gonna puke too. This is the worst thing we've ever done. Ever.
Oh, shame. I feel so bad.
I will eat 1,000 placentas.
You know what else is St. Louis? Moritz Royce Jewelry. St. Louis through and through. I mean, those are St. Louis people. Will be here forever.
Yeah,
they got roots here.
You constantly hear of this jewelry operation coming into town, this jewelry outfit coming into town, and then you go, oh, I'm going to go check them out. Where'd they go?
Closed.
They're gone. That's not how things work at Moritz Royce. They've been in that building. They've been here doing this for a long time. And what I love about it is that they're so St. Louis that they don't want you to just come in and spend your money and buy a ring and get out. They want to build a relationship with you. When you think jewelry, they want you to think Moritz Royce, and you truly feel that connection when you're there.
They've been around since the diamonds were coal.
We're going to get a call from John soon saying that he's not that old, but yes, they have been around for what seems like that long.
Millions of years. They're awesome up there. I've been up there many, many times over the past 10, 11 years. I've gotten Christmas gifts for my wife, anniversary presents, I'm sorry presents.
You know what's funny, Riz, is we always say, like, don't go anywhere else. Go to Moritz Royce first. Save yourself some time. But we've all been to other jewelry stores. We've all been to the mall jewelers, the street-level jewelers. When you go to Moritz Royce, you immediately go, I could have been doing this the whole time.
Hey, raise your hand if you had to get your wife diamond earrings because you made fun of her haircut. Just me. Okay.
Okay, yeah, your hand is up.
I like your hair short.
You don't, but here's what you do love, and that's great customer service, and that's what you get at Mort's Roast.
And they're never wrong. I mean, I've gone up there with just an idea. We've custom built pieces before. What you got to do is you got to make an appointment. Go to ninjabling.com, get the phone number, get the address, make an appointment, spend an hour up there, hour and a half up there, lay everything out for you. I mean, it's just a great personal shopping experience. More Choice Jewelry, ninjabling.com, the exclusive jeweler of the Riz Show, where you get the jewels and not the shaft. All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your crap on celebrities.
It's brought to you by Amco Ranger, protecting people and property from pests since 1965. The woman who played Violet Beauregard on the original Willy Wonka, she died on Wednesday evening. She had a stroke last year, and then a, quote, major medical emergency on Monday, and then she just never recovered. Her name was Denise Nickerson,
Yeah,
and
remember?
she was 62 years old.
Yeah, there was word they took her off life support. And remember this famous scene?
Don't you know what this is?
Spike gum, it's gum.
Wrong. It's the most amazing, fabulous, sensational gum in the whole world.
What's so fab about it?
This little piece of gum is a 3-course dinner. Bull. No, roast beef, but I haven't got it quite right yet.
I don't care.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. I really wouldn't.
So long as it's gum, then that's for me.
Violet, now don't you do anything stupid.
What's it taste like?
What a great scene.
Fabulous. It's tomato soup. It's hot and creamy. I can actually feel it running down my throat.
Stop.
It's
Don't.
Why doesn't she
Stop,
listen to
don't.
Mr. Wonka?
Because, Charlie, she's a nitwit.
It sure is great soup. Hey, the second course is coming.
See, he called her a nitwit. That's just something that nobody gets called a nitwit anymore.
No.
It's so biting, like calling somebody a dope. You nitwit.
That's my favorite Gene Wilder moment, though, when he goes, "No, stop,
No,
come back."
stop, don't.
Yeah, he does it again when the one kid leaves.
I wonder, when that movie came out, the original, how did it do in theaters? Or did it become one of those movies later on when it went on TV, when it went to VHS? Because what year was that? Find out what year that was.
It was 1971.
Okay. So there was no coming out on video yet.
$3 million was the budget. In the box office, it did $4 million.
Okay.
Hang on.
That's $1 million, Jeff. $1 million profit.
Yep, you got it. We are just 60 days away from Harvey Weinstein due in court to face assault charges. And a judge has approved yet another reorganization of his legal team. Remember Casey Anthony's lawyer, that Jose Baez?
Yes.
Pumping his chest saying, "Here we go, let's do this, Harvey." Yeah, he quit. He took over recently, right? He asked the judge for an out. The judge said, cool, as long as Harvey was okay with it. Harvey was fine with it. Judge complied with the request. And then he made Weinstein promise not to attempt to postpone his trial date, which is September 9th. And Harvey said, okay, so he let this Jose Baez leave. One of the new lawyers immediately started in on the women, saying that they're, quote, responsible for their choices that they make, and Weinstein is free on $1 million bail right now until...
Well, that's the strategy, is to discredit the ladies. So what? You had another stat about?
Yeah, Willy Wonka, real quick. Sorry, Jeff.
Oh, you're good.
June 30th, 1971 is when it came out. Earned over just $2.1 million in its opening weekend. It was the 53rd highest grossing film of the year. They say it was not a big success, but due to it being played on television, because apparently the rights were so cheap, and home video release, it is 25th in the top 50 cult movies of all time.
Damn.
So you were correct. It's all after.
Later on.
Yep.
Bad day number 2. R. Kelly arrested yesterday on 13 counts, including sex trafficking, child pornography, and obstructing justice. If you remember, he was already in trouble, and they were working on more stuff. This is the more stuff, and he's been picked up. These are federal charges, by the way. He was arrested in Chicago, but he's being brought over to New York, and there will be a press conference today. It should be happening pretty much any minute now, if it hasn't already started. He's already facing 11 charges in Chicago, including sexual assault and abuse. He's already said not guilty in those. So this is a little whipped cream on the top, if you will. Yeah. Last night on Watch What Happens Live, Pauly D, this is the Jersey Shore guys, right?
Yeah.
Pauly D was asked how Mike the Situation Sorrentino is doing in jail, and he will respond here in a second. But bonus, remember Billy McFarland from Fire Festival? He's in the same jail, and there was a sighting.
He's doing really well. I went there to visit him, and I thought they were going to, like, basically strip search me and stuff like that. It wasn't the case. It was very laid back. He's happy, positive.
I think they're in, like, country club jail.
Yeah, he goes on to say that he was not frisked, nothing.
Yeah. He's just so happy to get it over with, and he just wants to come out. He sees Lauren, like, every week. He's almost done.
Did you see that guy Billy from the Fire Festival who's in the clinker with him?
I did.
And what was that like?
It was cool. Like, he was with his family visiting.
He was.
And it was like, we were visiting Mike, his family was visiting him. I'm like, this is so weird. We're at picnic tables outside.
Wow.
It was weird. There was no bars. You picture jail bars and cells and guys with guns. Yeah. Like, I feel like they could have took my phone. I had a phone on me, everything.
Right. Wow.
Yeah, it's white-collar crimes.
Yeah, it's the country club jails, yeah.
Yeah, what he's in for, like, tax evasion?
Yes, Mike is. Yeah, Mike's in for tax evasion. He's supposed to be out in September, early September, and then that Billy McFarland guy's in for 6 years. So he had both of them having a family visit at the same time out at the picnic tables. So today's stupid, overblown, meaningless controversy involves Toy Story 4, supposedly promoting homosexuality, and moms are upset. There's a scene where Bonnie, the little girl who inherited all of Andy's toys at the end of Toy Story 3, gets dropped off at kindergarten. Another girl is brought to class by 2 women.
Oh, no!
What? It's a mommy and another mommy. That's not right.
So it's promoting homosexuality.
Yeah, they were both there to pick her up at the end of the day. Nothing more is said about them, but it's presumed that they're a same-sex couple. And then the group 1 Million Moms is losing its collective you-know-what. They put a message on their website calling it, quote, a subtle but obvious promotion of the LGBTQ lifestyle. Extremely unnecessary. Quote, the scene was included and intentionally not announced prior to the movie release in hopes it would be kept quiet to expose as many children as possible. So they didn't promote it so that once we get there with our kids, here, homosexual agenda.
Yeah, part of the homosexual agenda.
Or it's part of everyday life agenda.
Yeah, or it's actually happening. And this is just a movie about life.
Yeah. Puberty killed Hannah Montana. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. She went from Hannah Montana to Miley Cyrus. She went from innocent little girl to, hey, look, there's her boobs
all
again.
of a sudden, huh?
Yeah. And what was the change? Why did she all of a sudden decide, I don't want to be Hannah Montana anymore?
Weed?
Nope. The intercourse. Huh. She turned 18. I guess she was still doing Hannah Montana. And then she said, after the first time I had sex, she goes, I was laying there going, I can no longer put that wig on. I cannot be Hannah Montana anymore. That was it for her.
That was it.
Yeah, she said, and I'll quote now, I did once when I was 18. It felt ridiculous. The minute I had sex, I was kind of like, I can't put the effing wig on again. Quote, one time I went backstage at Disneyland. Peter Pan, so the guy that was in the Peter Pan outfit, was smoking a cigarette backstage in Disney. And she said, that's me right now. I'm Hannah Montana over here, but I'm having sex. So she said, I can never do that ever again. And then she talks about her marriage to Liam Hemsworth. She says, quote, I'm in a hetero relationship and I'm still very sexually attracted to women. People become vegetarians for healthy reasons, but bacon's still really good.
Wonder what Liam thinks of that.
I'm sure he's probably okay with it.
Are they married or just engaged?
Yeah, married. They're married. They've been married. And that's one of the things that she says in there. She's like, people don't even realize I'm married.
Yeah. I did not.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew that they were together.
We have talked about, I haven't watched it yet, but I know some of you guys have that Euphoria on HBO.
I don't think any of us have seen it.
Oh, we just talked about it.
We've heard about it.
Yeah, because that was the thing that they kept advertising before all the Game of Thrones stuff.
Zendaya is in that, right?
Yeah, Zendaya's in it, and she plays a 17-year-old who's recovering drug addict and how she's getting through that, especially because everybody else at high school is
Wasn't
doing
that
drugs.
the scene where there was a lot of penises?
Yeah,
there was a scene with a lot of penises in that.
There was like X amount of penises, and that was supposed to be like triple that, but HBO said, hey, can you cut some
there's
of the...
there's a penis limit.
Some of the penises, but yeah. So anyway, the reason why I bring it up, they announced yesterday that they have renewed it for season 2, so if you do want to catch up on season 1, season 2 will be coming about very soon. Yeah,
I think this weekend we're going to finish Stranger Things. That's the goal.
So good.
Disney's upcoming streaming service, Disney Plus, will probably be huge. I would imagine it's launching in November. How big will it be? New poll says 69% of Americans are willing to pay him $6.99, that price tag. 20% would pay even more, up to $10 to $20 per month. At the high end, that's about 25% more than Netflix's most expensive plan.
In. They can have all the Marvel movies, Star Wars.
We're in. No doubt about it, we're in.
They're going to have 2 plans for you guys to choose from, $6.99 a month or $69.99 a year.
Take it. Here,
which brings
mouse.
it down to $5.83 per month.
Here, mouse.
Here, mouse. Take my money.
So if you do the $69.99 a year, that brings it down to $583 per month. Most Netflix plans cost between $9 to $16.
Boy, I'm wondering. They're going to remove all those movies from Netflix and stuff. I wonder how that's going to affect them.
Well, here's one of them. Friends is gone. If you're getting through those, if you just discovered Friends, you're doing it again, it'll be gone next year. But they did announce some new stuff as well. Yesterday, Warner Media announced its new streaming platform, HBO Max. So there's another place to send your money. They're getting streaming rights of all 236 episodes of Friends. So that's where it's going. They'll also have Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Pretty Little Liars, some new shows, a Gremlins reboot. Also, that show with Kaylee Cuoco that I was talking about. So those will be on there.
Anybody watch Pretty Little Liars?
My wife does.
Yeah.
She like it? It's not. Is that a show for guys?
Not one bit.
My lady loves it. She's like, it's mom drama. It's mom drama.
So.
Yeah, not one bit, man.
She loves it.
I've tried. I've given it a shot because it's always on. She watched every episode.
Is that Reese Witherspoon?
Yeah, she told me.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. She
Wait,
told me.
what show are you saying?
Pretty Little Liars.
No. You're
What am I thinking?
You're thinking of Big Little Lies.
Oh, okay.
Pretty
That's
Little
the one
Liars is way different.
What is the one with Meryl Streep?
That's no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Nicole Kidman, I think.
Yeah,
that is called. That's called
Big Little Lies.
Big Little Lies. Pretty Little Liars is like some show that was on ABC Family or Freeform.
Okay.
It's for teens.
Never mind that.
Okay,
I think
never
Big Little Lies is an HBO thing.
Yes.
That's the one that my lady says that I shouldn't even try because that's her like alone time show.
Okay.
But
I always hear a lot about it.
I hate to say an adult Flintstones, but there's an adult Flintstones show coming. They're bringing it back. It's animated, primetime series. It won't be for the kids. They're describing it as an adult show. Again, it's not Flintstones porn or anything. No network yet. I'm sure there's Flintstone porn out there. No network yet. Being produced by Elizabeth Banks. She wrote, directed, produced that Charlie's Angels movie that's coming up. So she's doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes now. Again, no word on a network on that yet. This one is pretty cool for you guys that do the video games. Call of Duty Black Ops.
Yep.
Black Ops 4.
Played it last night.
Did you see the famous singer that's in there? If you will type in Black Ops 4, Call of Duty Black Ops 4, M. Shadows, he's a huge fan of this game, and he's in the actual movie. Or in the actual game, sorry.
Shadows?
Shadows. There's a trailer, and at about 2:34 into the trailer.
Is that him with Danny Trejo?
Yeah.
That's what I thought, too, but I didn't see anything about Danny Trejo. But it would totally make sense that it's
here's a clear shot of it. That's definitely Danny Trejo.
This game has been out for a long time. Is this just one of the updates? Because I didn't.
It says in a new trailer. Singers featured in a new trailer for Call of Duty Black Ops 4. The next content drop.
Oh.
I guess that's what that would mean. So he was super, super excited about it. He's been a big fan for a very long time. Also, Amazon is developing a multiplayer online game for PC and consoles based on the Lord of Rings, if you guys are a fan of that.
Okay.
Blink-182 apparently lost their co-headliner, Lil Wayne. I don't know if you guys heard this about. Remember the big announcement? Oh, wow, Lil Wayne's going to be opening.
Yeah, that's a show coming here.
Blink-182, and wow, that's a weird pairing, but hey, I think it's going to be kind of cool. He ain't around anymore. Less than 2 weeks
Lil Wayne?
Yeah. Well, not dead, but he's not on the tour anymore. Less than 2 weeks into the tour, multiple reports said the rapper exited the stage about 4 songs into a show in Bristow, Virginia last night.
Unbelievable.
And just walked, huh? Walked off the tour.
Announced he was leaving the tour.
During his set.
Yeah.
These are quotes that people. So he cut his set short. Said he wasn't really into the audience.
Yeah. I heard audio of him saying something like, man, I'm not used to playing for this small of a crowd.
Yeah, he reportedly complained about the crowd size and lack of, quote, his fans in the venue, and that it was probably going to be his last show on the tour. Thanked Blink-182 and then left the stage after about 20 minutes.
So is it more, so I'm wondering, it's got to be more Blink-182 heavy fans than Lil Wayne fans.
Yeah, because I think they're closing most, if not all, the shows.
Or they co-headline and kind of going back and forth.
I don't know. I think it depends on the market, but I think for the most part, Blink is closing because they're doing Enema of the State front to back.
It's in entirety?
Now, I'm just saying this. If I saw Blink-182 and Lil Wayne on the same bill, if I'm a Blink-182 fan, I would go, I'm going to go for Lil Wayne. I'm going to go for Blink-182. I'm going to check out Lil Wayne. If I'm a Lil Wayne fan, I go, I'm going to go for Lil Wayne. That's it.
And then I'm leaving.
I'm not sticking around for Blink-182.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of people that were thinking that, and it's just not working.
So he would be opening up, and not a lot of people would be in the venue. They're playing amphitheaters. So anybody taking over?
I heard before he did this, because he just pulled this move last night, right? Or 2 nights ago?
Last night.
So before before this happened, I heard there's a couple bands joining. I think that Neck Deep band from the UK.
It says here Neck Deep is
on.
doing the show on Saturday.
And I was told that All Time Low is jumping on a few other shows because Alex, the singer for that band, has a side project with Mark Hoppus that we've played a few times here. It's Simple Creatures.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's I love that song they put out.
Yeah, so that's Alex and Mark Hoppus, and then I think they're probably going to try to squeeze in on this whole bill because that would be great.
When are they coming to town here?
Their business.
September.
Yes,
it says the tour is going through September, continuing well into September.
I thought it was September 14th. Yep, September 14th.
Lil Nas, you guys know him. He's got that Old Town Road, and it was like a big country song.
Yeah.
And everybody said take it off the charts because it's a really country song. Billy Ray Cyrus comes in and saves the day. He's got a couple more remixes of the song out there now.
All right, Old Town Road, Lil Nas X. This is Mason Ramsey.
Yes.
Is this the yodeling kid?
You got it.
I think so.
Oh.
Hold up, let me tell y'all something.
Hate it.
You can't tell me nothing.
Dude, everybody knows this song. Every little kid knows this song.
You can't tell me nothing. Hop up in my razor, got 1,000 acres.
Is this the Walmart yodeling kid?
Yep.
Hop up on my razor. He's talking about Scooter. Go away.
The kid's got 1,000 acres.
Go away.
Damn, just yodeling in a Walmart. What am I doing wrong? 13 records in, I don't have an acre.
Over 4th of July weekend, we're in a car, and there's a bunch of kids, in the back, my kids, and, they're friends, and song comes on the radio, and every one of them, every kid knew every word.
Really?
And this is Young Thug?
Yeah, there's another one with Young Thug.
Young Thug. My mom's favorite, Young Thug.
I'ma take a horse to Southbury Road. I don't remember her name, but I've been
Okay, thank you.
That kid stuff, though.
You played more of the yodeling kid than you did the actual artist?
Think about that, though. Just was one single. This dude's blown up and is going to continue to make money on these different remixes.
Oh, yeah.
And it's because it fits that kid song, but adults still jam it, kind of cartoon Shrek type thing. And that's what King Scott should be doing. That's what the 2SG should be doing. The Aquabats meets Lil Nas X.
You hear that?
Do you hear that, Scott?
You know what my kids made me play yesterday? We went from that song to Chicken Nugget Dreamland. Have you heard of this?
No.
Oh, you probably will. It's some goofy kids auto-tuned a song about chicken nuggets. My kids played it 35 times on our ride yesterday.
My son right now is obsessed with a song called Gummy Bear. Has anybody heard this?
Gummy Bear.
They played that right afterwards.
It literally goes, Gummy Bear, Gummy Bear, Gummy, Gummy, Gummy Bear, Gummy. The whole time. I mean, put me in the ground. It is ridiculous.
You follow that with Chicken Nugget Dreamland, and it's over.
Let me tell you what's in theaters this weekend. There's a movie called Stuber. It is with the Indian guy from Silicon Valley and David Bautista, who is Drax in the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. I don't know what this is. Is it a comedy? Is it what?
It's a comedy action movie. He is Dave Bautista, the Kunai, that guy.
Nanjiani?
Yes, Nanjiani, or I think his name. He is a Uber driver, and he picks up Batista, who's like a hitman or something.
All right, it's called Stuber. Critics 46%, audience 84%. And this movie called The Art of Self-Defense out. Jesse Eisenberg in that. That is getting pretty good reviews. 88% critics, 83% audience.
You want to give me a little bit of audio here? I have the Gummy Bear song.
Okay.
The Gummy Bear album in stores on November.
I know the song. My kids will listen to this.
Yeah, this is years old.
I want to throw up.
Gummy Bear. I'm a gummy bear.
This is real life?
So this is an old song?
Oh, yeah. Gummy,
oh, my God,
gummy bear.
2007.
Years ago. Yeah, that
Gummy
one.
Bear.
The new one is this Chicken Nugget Dreamland thing, which is much more involved.
Crappy birthdays. Michelle Rodriguez is 41. Topher Grace, That 70s Show, he's 41. Brock Lesnar, 42. Richard Simmons, where you been? 71 years old. Ken Jeong is 50. Tom Kenny, he is
SpongeBob.
He is 57. Cheech Marin, 73. Harrison Ford, 77. Conor McGregor, 31. Jane Lynch is 59. Today's Burton birthday of the day. He was a world-famous comedian, the perfect TV dad until he wasn't. Avoid his pudding pops. Bill Cosby turns 82 today.
Here it is.
What is this?
I don't know, but I know it now.
This is a nightmare.
Whoa.
Okay.
Wow. I guarantee
That will
you
haunt
that
me.
will now be played in my house.
I'm telling you.
I'll play it for my daughter
Don't play
once.
it for him.
So but I'm telling you, that's the sweet spot for 2SG.
Yeah. Scott, ham and cheese sandwiches.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Let's roll
just
with
pick
ham
a
and
few
cheese.
words and throw autotune on yourself.
Today's porno birthday, which is being brought to you by Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet, is Shawnee Cates. Today's birthday girl's seen more slime than Bill Murray in Ghostbusters in 136 fine films, including The Anal Ski Vacation, Girls Just Want to Have Toys, Askapades, in a movie called Major Slut. She's also in Worst Porno Ever Made with the Best Sex Ever, and who could forget her unforgettable role in Buttweiser. Shawnee Cates, 49 years old. That's your porno birthday, crappy birthday, and that is your crap on celebrities.
All right, Patrico's got your sports. Headline Hooge will be next. Boy, a great headline Hooge. It is 9:07 Friday. Another look at your traffic and weather. Here is Patrico.
You, my friend, are a walking disaster.
Coming at you.
Your Point traffic update brought to you by Ryan Kelly, thehomeloanexpert.com. Right now, right lane blocked due to that incident, eastbound 370 between Truman and Elm. Other than that, oh, good. Your Point forecast today, sunny and dry. That was all and okay put together, by the way. Today, sunny and dry, around 90 for the high. Tonight, it's clear and warm, 70 for the low. That's the same Saturday. That's the same Sunday. Right now, it is 81 at the Point Studio. Point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
Men's Health, victorymenshealth.com. Go to their website and make yourself an appointment. And Tony and I always talk about, your testosterone drips, that sort of thing. But I tell you what, if you go to victorymenshealth.com and go over to the drips available, Myers Cocktail, it restores your body's natural balance. Health conditions like fatigue, migraines, depression, muscle pain, menstrual cramps, they can be relieved with the Myers. Anti-aging drip. Gives you a beauty boost from the inside out. Hydration, high doses of words that I can't pronounce. Immunity drip, the MVP, the skinny drip, surgical boost, custom IV. Cleansing and detoxing is so much more than just testosterone. I speak on testosterone because that's what I do. I do a shot in my tushy every Sunday, and it's fantastic. I'm out in the woods or at least out running. God, every other day, at least I try to, and there's no way I could do that without the help of the amazing people at Victory Men's Health. And we are less than a week away. Next, I guess it's next Thursday, July 18th, is their grand opening of their town and country location. Tony and I will be there starting at 6 o'clock. It is beautiful. Check it out, victorymenshealth.com. Be you again.
Hello, ladies. I'm King Scott the Virgin, 34-year-old, just looking for the love of my life. Queen, someone I could rule their heart, they can rule my heart. It just means a lot to me to find the right lady for me. I've been looking my whole life, and this is the moment.
Does the carpet match the drapes?
Our wedding night, we'll find out. I enjoy playing guitar, singing, performing live. I also love doing comedy. I do sketch comedy. It's a real hoot. I work in the medical field. I help doctors. I assist them during cataract removal surgeries. Turn-ons, kale with a little bit of salt. Harmonizing while we sing. Shoe size under 8. Someone who can walk in high heels. Matching socks. Someone who appreciates a new pair of Hanes. Badminton. Golfing in the nude. Television shows that start with the letter L. Wealthy parents. Turn-offs. Nice discussion on feminism. Less than 10 teeth. More than 12 teeth. Thicker mustache than mine. Poor parents. It's gross. I'm looking for a woman who wants to braid all through the night. Someone who has a lot of airline miles that we can use. You care a lot about me, and you don't care if I know or I'm kin to someone who's pretty famous. I'm a virgin because I've been waiting for my true love. You.
Now we are taping this. We'll put this on the blog. All right, so Jeff is lying back in a chair, and Steph is feeling him up, basically.
She just got to second base on me, although we have known each other a while, so it's okay. Few years.
Okay, now she's applying the first strip
Oh
of
my
wax.
God!
Is that hot?
That is hot.
All right, so it's hot wax being applied
I just
to.
tried it on myself. It's the right temperature.
So she's basically saying, "Stop being a puss."
Oh, wow, that hurts.
Are you gonna go over his tattoo?
Yeah.
Oh, over his tattoo. Will it rip the ink out?
No.
Okay, good. All right, so basically 3 long strips she just put on him.
Right.
If I start to faint, are you going to stop?
There's the strip going
You're
on.
gonna give me
Oh,
a
Now
no.
this is just like, remember in 40-Year-Old
40-Year-Old
Virgin?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Son of a bitch!
Oh, dude.
No! Mother
Well, I tell you what, you're looking good
Oh, boy.
Oh! God! Oh!
though. Go.
I'm Kelly Clarkson. I mean Carrie Underwood.
Did you just say that you're out?
Oh boy.
Ow!
Oh, look at that.
All right, Moon's next.
Now what are we doing about the nipples?
Oh, Bird, I feel terrible. Like that. Look how red it is.
Now she put the wax around his nipple, so there's no wax
Oh,
on
he
his
said,
nipple.
oh, no.
Here we go. Start singing, Moon.
Belt it out, belt it out, belt it out.
Singing.
That sounds like he's singing.
Go!
Oh!
No! That's Burton rip a nip.
Am I shaking? I am shaking.
Jeff, get in there.
Putting a
Just
gag in my
rip a
mouth.
nip.
He's done this before.
Oh, you touching his nipple? Did you just doorbell his nipple?
Yeah, you just doorbelled him. Who does that?
Oh boy. Oh boy. We are taking some great pictures.
Oh, these pictures are phenomenal.
That's a real look of please make this stop.
Rip, nip, and rip.
All right, so we're at Gateway Motorsports Park, and we are at the Kartplex facility, and we're about to get into the fastest go-karts in the nation. And who do you think's going to win, fellas?
This guy.
Not me. Not me.
Patrico.
Oh, is this downhill? This is downhill. I think Moon's.
$24. What are you going to do with $24 that can help you improve your quality of life?
Not much.
You could bring that $24 over to Mattress Direct because the sleep specialists over at Mattress Direct have one of their best offers ever with the Beauty Rest Black luxury mattress for just $24 a month with no interest until 2024.
Tell me the successful person that does things on zero sleep. I mean, there are some successful people that do it on little sleep, but the sleep they get is quality. And that's exactly why it's important to have one of these amazing Beauty Rest Black mattresses. Think about this. If you need one for you need a mattress for like a guest room, okay? $129 Beauty Rest mattress for the guest room or for your kids. Savings you get by ordering direct, you'll be able to get a new mattress for every room in your house for less than ordering just one regular mattress
That's what
online.
we did. When we moved, that's why we got 3 mattresses from Mattress Direct.
Yeah.
The prices are incredible.
Absolutely incredible.
So you go to one of these big box mattress stores, you wait for a super sale. At Mattress Direct, you have great prices, sale prices all year long, every single day.
Yeah, now there is a downside. The only downside is that there's only one in the entire area.
Oh. 16.
I'll get that right eventually.
16 St. Louis area Mattress Direct locations. Find the one nearest you on the website, stlmattressdirect.com, stlmattressdirect.com. Sleep Rules gets them at Mattress Direct.
Yeah, man.
It's probably the same thing.
You never know. Yours is
All right, so let's do this. Fine. Let's do this. You know what they said? I'm going to be as dark as that.
Going. Hey, everybody, let's go. Where I'm going.
I feel that.
Thanks, kids. If you missed anything on the show, don't forget you go back to the podcast, which will be posted usually around 10:30, 11 o'clock. Podcast brought to you by Midwest Clearance Center Furniture. And then don't forget about Patrico and King Scott's Worst of the Week podcast, which will be live this afternoon.
Very special episode today. It is round 2 of Dad versus Bad, the dad joke-off.
Oh, wonderful.
So Burton versus King Scott. Who could present the worst jokes?
And don't forget the podcast.
Defending my title.
Defending your title, yes.
The podcast is available on all podcast directories, not just iTunes, but it's on Spotify, it's on Stitcher, it's on all of them.
Why are you whispering?
Am I whispering?
Yes.
This has been a very, hectic week, and it's nice time to
calm down. It's the music, isn't it?
Yeah, it is the music. This one's even titled, Scott Said It's Soothing.
There is going to be a podcast available later for you, so make sure you download it whenever you get a chance.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoy yourself thoroughly.
So Major League Baseball is testing its robot umpires in the minors.
Robot
umpires in the minors. And the system launched on Wednesday night in the Atlantic League. So it's the Automated Ball Strike System, or ABS. It's being called TrackMan. And there aren't actually any robots, which I think would be awesome. You know, you got an actual robot behind the plate.
Yeah.
Something like C-3PO, or that's in my head. But the human umpires are still there. And the only difference is the guy behind the plate signals what the computer tells him to. So ABS involves radar and cameras that create a personal strike zone for each hitter based on their height and stance. The umpire has a smartphone with an earpiece, and once he hears from the computer, he makes the call. He can override the system in case there's a check swing, some kind of technical glitch, or weird circumstance. So on the first night, there was a problem, of course.
What?
Where the system went down for half an inning, and the umpire made the calls himself. But generally, it worked without controversy. I mean, obviously, there are kinks that need to be ironed out, like awkward, delayed calls. There's no timetable for when this might come to the majors.
It's a very strange thing to watch.
This is the robot ump right here.
Pitch is a little low. It is 1-2. Oh, a late strike call, and TrackMan got me for the first time tonight.
Yeah. So that's the announcer.
What's weird
I guess
is
thinking it's one thing, but the computer said it's another
after
thing.
you hear the ball hit the mitt, everybody waits. Like the batter, the umpire, and the announcer all wait for the computer to do its thing.
Well, the announcer thought it was something else.
Pitch is a little low. It is 1-2. Oh, a late strike call, and Trackman got me for the first time that
Well, you're out of here.
Yeah, that 1 second delay really. I mean, it really does.
It really does screw
throw
you
you for a loop.
And
know?
they want to shorten games, and every pitch is now extended by 1 second.
If it didn't have that
adds
delay
up.
at all,
It does.
if it didn't have that delay at all, do you like it?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine with it. Whatever makes everybody
I'm cool with
happy.
it.
I don't care. I'm not sitting here pining for faster baseball games, but whatever.
I'm cool
I don't
with
care,
it.
really.
Don't screw this up, fatty.
Sports brought to you by our friends at West County Auto Body, the best auto body repair facility in the country. Cardinals kick off the second half of their season tonight. They welcome the Arizona Diamondbacks to Busch. Adam Wainwright gets a start. Return of baseball to St. Louis does come with some bad news. First, the good news. Matt Carpenter back after recovering from a lower back strain. Bad news, Yadi Molina heading to the IL with a thumb strain. First pitch scheduled for 7:15 tonight.
A thumb strain?
Yeah, but it's retroactive to July 8th, and it's a 10-day IL, so he could be back on the 18th.
He went, ow, I think I hurt my thumb 3 weeks ago. Retroactive injury.
Who knows?
I think it's funny that everybody's so excited about Matt Carpenter coming back, and for good reason. But on the surface, the guy's batting .216.
Yeah.
You know, and he's not a great fielder.
Yeah.
Clearly, he cannot bunt.
It's because he was hurt, Jeff. Now he's healthy, and he's going to kill it.
He's going to come out.
Hit it to left.
When he does get on fire, I mean,
Just
he's
hit it to left.
super valuable.
I think, isn't that another one of the rules that they're
trying to prevent? They're talking about that.
the shift? Yeah, get rid of the shift thing. Yeah.
They're going to give each fielder a zone that they must stay in.
Oh, no.
We can't do these shifts. These Major League Baseball players are going to have to learn how to bunt the other way. Can't have that.
Mookie Betts, he was the only, he was one of only 3 Boston Red Sox players in Tuesday night's MLB All-Star game, and he was the only one that didn't get an at-bat. And it turns out it was by design. So the Red Sox manager, Alex Cora, he was the manager for the AL All-Stars. And the reigning league MVP didn't even come up to the bat. Didn't even bat. And people were like, what the hell? This guy's the MVP. Like, why wouldn't he bat? There were other guys that they wanted to play, guys that have never been there before that were first-timers, and Mookie Betts actually sat down with Alex Cora and said, let them bat before I do.
Oh, that's nice.
So he played the 8th and 9th inning. He was going to bat in the 9th, but the team won.
That's nice.
So I thought that was a pretty cool story. A not cool story is Allie Long, a member of the World Cup champion United States women's national soccer team. Victim of theft on Thursday afternoon. And I'm not victim blaming here, but this could have been prevented, and I'll tell you why. Her room at the Los Angeles Ritz was entered without her knowledge, and the thief took her wedding ring, which, by the way, was $15,000. Burglar also took the honorary key to New York City that she'd just been given at the championship
you know how many
parade.
doors that unlocks?
Which is $15.
And officials
It's
say
made of chocolate.
Officials say no signs of forced entry. They think their door was just left wide open.
Oh.
Bummer.
Who would leave their door wide open like that? That's silly.
ESPN rumored it a week ago. They reported it first yesterday afternoon, and then last night it became official. The Oklahoma City Thunder have traded Russell Westbrook to the Houston Rockets in a blockbuster trade for Chris Paul and first-round draft picks and pick swaps. This is huge.
So Chris Paul is now with the Thunder?
With the Thunder.
Wow.
And they're saying that they may trade him again, and this time to the Miami Heat. Well, who knows?
Can I ask a question about not knowing anything about or the business side of it? Chris Paul, is that his name?
Yes.
He's a big name, obviously.
Bigger, yeah.
Like put him in baseball world. Like, where is he tier wise? And here's my point.
Under
Do they
10
not
letters.
have no trade clauses in basketball because somebody big like this just keeps getting traded? Like in hockey, you couldn't see somebody getting traded constantly like this
I don't
because they
know.
have no trade clauses for the
I don't know
bigger
if they do
guys.
or not.
I don't know how it works.
He is a bigger name for sure, but I don't know if they don't have it or not. But Westbrook, he won an MVP in 2016, 2017, made NBA history as the first player since Oscar Robertson in 1962 to average a triple-double a game.
Chris Paul's one of those guys that's always been called Chris Paul. Like in his friend group, even.
It's not
you know,
Chris.
Yeah.
I'm going to Chris Paul's house.
Uh-huh. It's not just Chris. I'm going to
Yeah.
Chris's house. I'm going to Chris Paul's house.
Yeah, we're going to go see Chris Paul.
Serena Williams will play Simona Halep in the Wimbledon's championship on Saturday. With the win, Williams became, at the age of 37, the oldest woman to reach a Grand Slam final in the professional era. The men's semifinal being played today. Federer faces Nadal, and Novak Djokovic plays, ready for this, Riz?
Don't even. You want to try it?
Roberto Bautista Agut.
Okay, pretty good.
Believe it, right? You believe it. This is a sad story. Do you know the name Albert Hainsworth?
He's a all-pro defensive lineman. Played with the Titans forever.
Titans for a
also
while, right?
played for the Redskins.
I think he was with Washington for a while.
You're right.
Well, he's at Williamson Medical Center in Tennessee, where he's being treated for kidney failure. And he posted on his Instagram, he's basically saying, I need this or I'm going to die. I need a kidney or I'm going to die. In his Instagram post, he mentions 2 brain aneurysms that he suffered in 2014. He described in 2016 as both of them as nearly fatal. He retired from the NFL in 2011 after 10 seasons in the league. So.
You know, a lot of these guys, I'm not saying he is or he did this, but they take so many painkillers. Man, it screws with your whole system.
Yep.
They're popping these things.
Yeah. But that's sad, man. And the picture was him, you know, all with the tubes and everything. It was sad. Finally, the Quaker State 400 happens tomorrow night at Kentucky Speedway. Race goes down at 6:30 p.m. You can watch it on
That radiator fluid,
NBC Sports
I would just let
Network.
it sit for a minute, Riz, because you
Got it. Good. Rolled
I'll
over.
see you at Kentucky Speedway. Bye-bye. Quaker State 400. Saturday night, man. Okay. Sports brought to you by Amco Ranger Pest Control, protecting people and property from pests since 1965. I'm Patrico. That's your sports, and boom goes the dynamite. Brought to you by Moritz Royce Jewelry, the exclusive jeweler of the Riz Show.
It's a good one today. We go to Dixon, Illinois, which is about an hour and a half west of Chicago. You'd know Dixon. They are the catfish capital of Illinois. Just so you know, fun fact. So there's a fine line between being a great mom and doing something fun for the kids and this. Earlier this week, 49-year-old Jennifer Yeager and her 2 daughters drove to a friend's house to blow up their inflatable pool. But when it was time to take it home, how are we going to get the pool home? Well, it's blown up. Can't fit into the car. I know. Let's put it on the roof. And Jennifer's plan to keep the pool secure on the roof of the car was have her daughter sit inside it.
because you know it's going to blow off if you don't have a little weight in there.
Somebody spotted Jennifer driving with the 2 kids sitting in the pool on the roof of the car and called the cops.
Can I say something? This is hoosh, for sure. But I'm almost glad that it was this rather than her doing that because she thought that they would have fun doing it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like this, at least.
Like you're saying there was a practical
There was
reason, at
Hoosier
least?
logic instead of Hoosier entertainment.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Well, they pulled Jennifer over. She was arrested on 2 counts of child endangerment, 2 counts of reckless conduct, and 1 count of failure to secure a passenger between 8 and 16.
If there was any silver lining, it's the fact that she was like, I didn't want the pool to blow away. It wasn't like, hey, Timmy, get up there. It's going to be a great time.
Do you think when she was pulled over, she goes, I can't do this? This ain't cool?
It is a bit more respectable when there's Hoosier logic over Hoosier fun.
Yeah.
She said, don't worry, it's plastic. It's not going to break if it falls off.
I bet she said this. Well, how the hell else am I supposed to get it home?
So there you go, from Dixon, Illinois, the catfish capital of Illinois. Jennifer Yeager, you are today's Headline Hooge. Fetch me the one they call Fandango. Real or fake results.
Anybody got a razor?
Last chance to shave. You got this commercial break to groom because you ain't grooming for at least 8 to 10 weeks.
To groom. Nice.
What?
To groom. You have this commercial break to groom.
To groom.
That's great.
To groom. It's
Side note,
9:29.
On a side note, Moon's eyebrows look amazing right now.
They do.
Thanks, man. I cut them so short yesterday.
Oh, good.
I mean, I was.
One final look at your traffic and weather. Here is Patrico.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Coming at you.
Your point traffic update brought to you by Ryan Kelly, the homeloanexpert.com. Right lane blocked due to that incident, eastbound 370 between Truman and Elm. Your point forecast today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Sunny and dry, around 90 for the high. Clear and warm in the evening, 70 for the low. Right now, 83 at the Point Studio. Point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Are we coming in all right? Everything sound good?
Sounds so good so far.
Jeff, you're on mic 3.
Yes.
Why don't we do a little sound check while we're on the air here?
Okay.
This is coming in a little hot.
That's a little hot.
A little hot.
You all right?
Yeah, I feel good, man.
You sound so fresh.
You good, King Scott?
Yeah, sounds beautiful.
Oh, I feel like there's a lot of people in here.
There is.
Oh, there is.
There is.
Guys, thanks for coming down. I know a new Metrolink station opens today, so that's why everybody's in here.
A little test run.
What is it, at the Cortex building today?
That's it, man. That's it.
All right, that's why everybody's here.
Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill, and
Actually,
for all the
ladies and
Cardinal
gentlemen,
action this
today
season,
is our first day.
pull up a seat at Hot Shot
City
Sports
Place
Bar
in
and Grill, because
Cleveland.
that's where you go. All 11 locations. During every Cards
Here we
game,
are.
you can enjoy the new Hot Shots
Right here.
triple play special
My left
with
is
the
a
large
window.
pizza, the boneless
Yeah. My
wings,
left is Tony
and a bucket
Patrico.
of Bud
Yeah.
family bottles. Available at a great price.
Every single time they have a special like this, it doesn't matter what it is. Go have it, save your money, donate to the cause,
you guys
whatever
have
it is,
worked
because the
crazy
food's going to be
hard the
amazing.
past
There is
few,
not
honestly,
anything on
months.
that menu
It's
that
amazing.
is not
to see it
amazing.
Actually,
The pizza,
here. We're here.
The
Wings, tacos,
oh man,
salad even
those
is good.
tacos.
Telling you, plush.
And they got some newish menu items on there. They're always evolving the menu. It's all good at Hot Shots. Again, all 11 locations. And be sure to go to Hot Shots the last Tuesday of every month this season for the Hot Shots Ticket
And we're
Tuesday
talking-
and your chance to get a pair of tickets to an upcoming Cardinals game.
Yeah, and how great is it to go there to watch Cardinals baseball? We're just at the halfway mark of the
Jeff
season.
walks in
All
after
these
using
11
the
Hot
restroom, he
Shots,
goes,
area Hot Shots
"Down?"
will have the game on
Love the bathroom.
for lunch.
Situation. He
Go,
goes,
literally
they
walked in
got the
and
free
audibly
Wi-Fi.
I
You can
went,
watch the TV and write off your
I saw
lunch.
it.
And one
I
more
did,
thing
'cause
about
it's
the
its
Cardinals
own
and Hot
room.
Shots and the tacos.
handicraft.
All
Anytime
of them are. And did you
the Cardinals
notice-
score 8 or more runs,
This may not
the
be a
next
big deal.
day,
You-
dollar
did you notice
tacos.
the door doesn't make noise.
Go
That's
Cards.
It's Hot Shots
could be like
Sports
a
Bar and
ninja.
Grill
No,
online,
no.
hotshotsnet.com.
Well, I came out and somebody was washing his hands. I went, oh,
It's all the games.
somebody was in here.
It's all the time.
How
Hot
cool is
Shots.
that?
Did you use the parallel bars to?
Rizzuto Show on 105.7 The Point.
I'm telling you, man, you don't have to do it. I see the look on your face. You don't have to do it.
I don't like this.
There's a little fear.
Stop it, John.
So, big thanks to the Mr. B's company for providing us with these peppers.
Stop calling me out because you're totally right. I'm terrified.
I don't know if Moon wants to thank this
Dude,
guy.
I asked him if they smelled, and he held the Tupperware
There's
up to
really
his
no
hand. He
smell
was,
to
he
it.
was
I'm
shaking.
shaking.
His hand was
First, I
shaking.
haven't
Well,
eaten
let me
anything.
thank Mr. B's salsa hot pepper products. We'll put a link to all their stuff on our socials. But yeah, they got a variety of salsas and hot sauces, and we've had some of their stuff before, and it's excellent. And this came right from Mr. B's garden. From Mr. B's garden, it's an honor, Moon. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I know. That's why I shouldn't be alone. Who else wants the
That's
honor?
right.
Or pay me or something. Something I need.
Let's put this in perspective, okay? So on the Scoville units is how they measure the heat of peppers.
Right.
So 100 Scoville units is a bell pepper. Like a regular, you put it in a salad, your bell pepper is 100 Scoville units. Then you have like the pepperoncini, you have the Coronado pepper, you have the poblano, you have the jalapeno. Like the jalapeno is 5,000 Scoville units. Then we get up to the chipotle, cayenne is 40,000 units. You have the Jamaican hot pepper, 200,000 units. This right here.
Health.com/Patrico. While I was at the blood drive the other day, I had somebody come up to me and say, hey, man, I just wanted to say thank you. And I said, go on. And they said, not only did their brother listen to what I said about weight loss surgery and sign up and had a surgery date at the end of this month, his sister did the same thing and has surgery at the end of next month. So that's two people that are changing their lives with the help of SSM Health Weight Management Services. It's what I did. I heard about it from somebody. I went and got the information by going to their website, and the next thing I know, I have my date for the gastric sleeve surgery. Have the surgery. It's been a rough road. Trust me, it is hard work. Mentally, you got to pretty much retrain your body on thinking how to eat, what to eat, when to eat it, and all of a sudden, here you go. Now I'm down 150 pounds. My wife down over 100 pounds. Tons of listeners have had the surgery. They're down over 100 pounds. It's amazing all the opportunities that you can get from SSM Health on how to change your life. Surgery, non-surgical options, dietitians there, Dr. Schwer, Dr. Morales, all amazing. Absolutely great people over there. SSMHealth.com/Patrico is the website to get the info. SSMHealth.com/Patrico.
Thank you, sir. Got $1. Got $1, guys. Hey, it's Riz, a.k.a. the Sexy Sax Man, and I'm here to serve out my punishment. Street musician for 1 hour outside of Busch Stadium. Maybe I'll get thrown out, maybe I won't. But here's the good thing, guys. Listen, it's all for a good cause. Help kids rock cancer, guys. How can you say no to that? This next song's called You Can't Laugh at a Buffalo Herd. Playing fire, guys. Playing fire. I watched the Grammys 4 times. The song is called Stand By Your Sausages. This song is called South City Sewage. South City Sewage. South City Sewage. Go Cars! Hair's looking good tonight. The saxophone is playing like an angel, singing.
I saw the outfit, and I was expecting great things, but it is the worst thing I've ever heard.
Better luck next time.
I think I have served my punishment. King Scott, have I served my punishment?
For sure. This has been really hot out here, and this dude was sweating his brass off, so yeah, he did good.
That's it.
Yeah.
Sax band's done. Sax band's gonna jam. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4.
Stop laughing, Moon.
Let's get this
Stop
thing
it.
off.
I'm just looking
Are
at
you
how
going
long
from?
it
Are you
is.
going from bottom to where are you going? What are you doing?
Now he's going to shave it into the Hitler, right?
No,
Yes.
Hey.
no.
I'm gonna get rid of the flavor saver part first. Oh man, look how long that is. That's like 5 inches by itself.
I would see the scale in my bathroom and go, there's no way I'm stepping on that because I don't want to see what's going to come up. All right, fine, I'm stepping on. New record, cool. Things not fitting right. I'm not feeling good about myself. Let me do something about it. Where do I start? Supplement Superstores. Go talk to an employee. The employees there at Supplement Superstores, all sports nutrition specialists, all certified personal trainers. They'll tell you about diet. They'll tell you about exercise for free. And they'll tell you about the 1DB Overdrive, which is what happened with me when I went down to the Supplement Superstores in the Valley, talked to an employee. 1DB Overdrive Fast Pack for the guys. 1DB Goddess Fast Pack for the ladies. New element called the OptiGreens 50, which is all about gut health. And if you're having issues with bloating, if you're having a tough time losing weight, if you struggle with your energy levels, if you get sick often, that's all related to the gut health. And the OptiGreens 50 is going to help with that. So I'm down 20 pounds thanks to diet, thanks to exercise, and thanks to the 1DB Overdrive Fast Pack. Crush your cravings, boost your metabolism, optimize your thyroid function, also give you an all-day focused energy boost. And if you mention the Riz Show, you will get 25% off. 1DB Overdrive, 1DB Goddess Fast Packs. Get them at Supplement Superstores, online at supplementsuperstores.com.
Hello, I'm Lefty Borton, here for you, your Valentine's 2016 holiday dating tips. Number 1, fireplaces are great, but don't get too close. Human hair is flammable. Tip number 2, a bearskin rug is romantic. Go with something dark. It'll hide most of the stains.
All right, welcome back. Welcome, Donnie Fandango to the studio.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, Donnie. Good morning.
Donnie, you're welcome for now.
Well, it's the end of the show. We got one final thing to do. Donnie's got the real or fake results.
Give us good news, and you're welcome forever.
And as you know, this is the full Jumanji punishment. full Jumanji?
AKA Teen Wolf.
AKA Teen Wolf. Now, listen, if you saw the original Jumanji, you know when Robin Williams was found in the game, I mean, he had the big beard, the hair. So starting right now, none of us, nobody in the competition, can groom themselves from the neck up until the end of the competition.
Wait. Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm ready. But I did go get a razor.
Yeah, Moon handed out razors in case anyone wanted to groom themselves during the commercial break. And one person, or if there are multiple losers, could possibly not be able to groom themselves until the year 2020. This is a tough one, Donnie, isn't it?
I can't even imagine the Sasquatch that I would look like in a month, in 6 weeks, let alone the end of the year.
Well, I did the clean shave thing. Moon did the clean shave thing.
Yep.
So I'm prepared.
And then also, too, on top of that, and I know you guys have talked about it a little bit, but like the unibrow would be in full effect for me.
Nose
looking
hair.
like Anthony Davis, nose hair, and then the ear hair I wouldn't be able to hear anything.
I'm gonna have.
Johnny can't put his headphones on.
I will 100% have cheek beard.
Oh,
Yeah,
too.
My concern is nose hair and unibrow.
So, yeah, mine is nose and upper lip too when I eat.
So I took a buzzer yesterday, and I dug in there to get as much nose hair as I could out.
Yeah.
I shaved my frontal lobe, my brain, and everything.
I got in there so deep I cannot do long division anymore. I think I touched something. I don't know what it is.
All right, here we go. Here are the results.
Jugs and orbs and darts and gourds, Elmer Fuds and bouncing Buddhas, sweater stretchers, lung protectors, beach umbrellas, frost detectors, Scooby snacks and snake eyes dice, Jello molds and high beam lights. Every day I probably use 99 words for boobs.
Time for the real or fake results. 1057thepoint.com/cans. Sponsored by
Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet.
We're all at 0. That's it. All at 0. Week number 1. 1 point for each correct answer, real or fake, unless it's your lock. Your lock gets you 2 points. If you're right, it's supposed to be your most confident pick. If you get your lock wrong, it's 0 points. Locked out for the entire week, regardless of your other picks. So, let's get into it. And what are we going? 1, 2, 3?
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3 for the order.
And Riz, you might have to correct me here if my guesses are correct. It did not post on the website our guesses, but I think I know.
All right, let's do it. A description of photo number 1, please.
Photo number 1. Now remember, these are all patriotic cans this week, so USNA boobs. And this is just a American flag bikini, a straight up booby mugshot here. Everybody real. This is actually King Scott's lock of the week.
Yep, King Scott's lock of the week for photo number 1. We've all gone real. Donnie Fandango, photo number 1. Real or fake?
All right, guys, listeners, overwhelmingly 79% went real. Listeners are correct. They're real.
King Scott's got a point.
King Scott, way to go, King
Thank
Scott.
you.
Way to go.
He did say he's going to have my back this whole round, so I appreciate it.
Turn around for a second. Turn around. Yep, you got it.
All right, I got 1 point. King Scott's got 2 points. Jeff's got a point. Tony's got a point, and Moon has a point as well. King Scott guaranteed points. Look at you.
Thank you.
All right, moving right along to photo number 2.
Photo number 2, this lovely lady has half a hand bra here, and then an American flag emoji on the right one. Great picture here. That's a very nice ring she's got on, too, so she's a lucky lady. I believe everybody has gone real, and this is Moon's lock of the week.
Moon's lock of the week. For photo number 2, we're all real. Moon's lock. Donnie Fandango, photo number 2, real or fake?
All right, guys, listeners, 59% go real. Listeners are correct.
Wow.
Oh my God. Dude, I hate this. I hate this.
Oh, boy.
All right.
I regret this.
Moon's got 3 points.
I don't like this punishment.
It's your punishment, too.
I know.
So.
And I will fully admit I already regret this.
All right, King Scott and Moon have 3 points. The rest of us with 2.
Oh, boy.
And man, my stomach just flipped.
I gurgled. Mine, too.
It comes down to photo number 3.
Photo number 3, this lovely lady is tuning in Tokyo, even though it's covered by an American flag. She's got both of them out. I don't believe that's how you wear a shirt, but thank you for
I think
testing
that's
it.
right.
All of us have gone real. Myself, Riz, Burton, Lock O the week.
I feel like we've made a terrible mistake.
I believe we may have.
I don't
so we've all gone real. My lock, Tony's lock, Jeff's lock. All right, Donnie, photo number 3, real or fake?
All right, guys, listeners on this one, 90% go real. Listeners are correct.
No.
They're real.
Oh, God.
5-way movement. Wow. All right.
Love you, Don.
Oh, thank God, Donnie.
All right, the good news is we're closer to the end.
Yes.
Yes.
Amen.
No touching anything above the shoulders.
That's right. No grooming.
No grooming.
No pulley. No tweezy. No cutty. No shavy.
Isn't it going to be kind of obvious to tell, though, after a minute?
You would think.
You know what I'm saying?
We're taking pictures.
Yeah, we're doing pictures every day.
Oh, we got to take our picture today. All right, let's do it.
for sure.
Let's make sure we take our picture today. All right. Wow. Okay, it's on. We're doing this, guys.
No, but we can
turning
still
back.
shave up until today, though, right?
Nope.
Like after.
I can't believe we're here again, huh? Brandy, can you believe you're in the studio again?
Yeah, I love it. Good morning,
Ready
St.
to
Louis.
do this? And we have another wheel in here. So Jeff's going to spin the wheel, and whatever the wheel lands on, it's going to be either a tattoo or a piercing.
Correct.
And the piercing could either be an ear piercing, which will be, what, the cartilage?
Cartilage, yes.
Yeah.
Or it could be your nip.
Right.
Notice I said nip.
Yes, you did.
Now, I think, Brandon, we've gone through this before. The nip piercing has got to be one of the harshest and most painful of the piercings.
It's definitely sensitive, yes.
She told me that I will get a.
Fun and fantasy meet. It's all about having a good time at Patricia's. I saw Jeff last night hand out a calendar.
Yes,
one of your
I
sexy
did. Actually,
calendars.
2 of them, yes.
Are you out now?
In my trunk, yes, I am out. I actually am. Yes, I got to get more.
Jeff had a calendar satellite store in his trunk. Like Jeff's sexy calendar.
Hey, look, I'm not making any money on it, but it's paid for itself. That's really all that matters.
But thanks to Patricia's for outfitting you for a couple of the months.
Oh yeah, when I gave it's an old friend and a friend who stopped by yesterday to get them, and I go, and they asked me about Patricia's. I said that smile on my face in those pictures is actually continuing from when I was in Patricia's.
Yeah, you got
They're
September's sexy schoolgirl outfit.
Yeah.
At Patricia's. And what else you get from there?
I got the some of the bunny outfit as well.
Yes. Sexy costumes, lingerie, lotions, lubes, vibrating toys, non-vibrating toys, something for everyone. You're planning the bachelorette party, go to Patricia's for your supplies. 3 locations, St. Peter's at the Cave Springs exit, on Page 3 miles east of the Westport Plaza, and at the corner of Grand and Gravois. It's Patricia's. It's where fun and fantasy meet.
Time for me to get out of here. I'm going to leave you in here.
Are you leaving already?
Yeah, you're taking over.
Oh, all right.
But I'll be back with you tomorrow from 2 to 6, and I wonder what shape I will find you. I'm really curious.
You know, to tell you the truth, I think you're going to find the room in poorer shape than I'm in.
Guys, go online, 1057thepoint.com/studiocam. I promise this will entertain you.
Yes.
It is decorated in moon fashion in here. People who are texting in think that this isn't going to go over so well in the morning.
No, this is not going to go over well. This is not. I know that this is
the
not.
men of the morning show like it to be a little bit
very tidy.
Tidy. This is not tidy at all. This is like my environment. I want to like roll around in it.
But
Let's do this.
But for you listening, untidy does not mean dirty. This is going to be a very clean area, but it is. Let's just say it's decorated.
Yes. It's spirited. It's like Moon's birthday party exploded in here.
Yeah. I'm having a birthday party tonight.
I'm not going to leave you high and dry, but I am, so here you go. Moon is in next. She's going to take over. Keep peeping him on the webcam, 1057thepoint.com/studiocam. Right?
That's right.
Studio Cam. Hashtag Free Moon. Use it on the social medias.
Free Moon!
Free Moon!
it's only going to get hotter. I mean, it really is. So you don't want to have your air conditioning unit constantly just pumping the whole day. It's going to cost you a fortune. Same goes for the winter. When it's cold and your furnace is just going and going and going, all of a sudden, it's going to cost you. So here's what you do. Call Universal Windows Direct, because not only do those windows look great, but they're going to keep your home cooler in the summer, warmer in the winter. Their exclusive window construction features Unishield, which is high-performance glass, and Super Spacer, non-metal, non-conductive glass spacer systems, and those are the key to lowering your monthly bills year-round. Right now, for every window that you buy, you get the next window free, and there's no limits on that. 0% financing for 36 months, and you just got to call them. I mean, some restrictions apply, so talk to the salesman. Make sure you find out what's best for you. And every Universal Window Direct window backed by a true lifetime warranty. For as long as you own your home and 30 years an ex-homeowner, you are covered. Start saving today. Schedule that free in-home estimate. You can give them a call, 314-878-0300, or go to universalwindowsdirect.com. Like me, you're going to be saying, I love my windows.
All right, so we need to discuss strategy, right, on this. First of all, what's strategy?
So we're trying to figure out laps. I think we're doing 1 and 3 for him and 2 and 4 for me, because the competitive nature in me is going to kick in if I'm behind, and I have to set pace to somebody that's ahead of me. Now, this guy was talking about doing sprints for the straightaways and then jogging for the sides. I think that's bad.
I thought that would have been like the best bet, but he says it's bad. He says, I don't know.
Sprints will kill you. Sprints will kill me.
So, I mean, do you want to do like 2 laps in a row? Or...
I think 2 laps in a row and get it over with, because, well, do we both have to do 2 laps in a row? Like, if we do 2 laps in a row, they have to do 2 laps
whoever.
in a row?
Because I don't think Trick will do 2 laps in a row. Yeah, so let's do 1 lap. And we'll switch on and off.
I'm out. I quit. I hate this. I'm always on a team with a defeatist attitude.
Defeatist attitude. Shut up!
You're really nervous about this, but you should.
better run really fast.
Go Team Us.
So, it's running a mile, and in between each lap, a beer will have to be chugged. And Sixer over here is the judge and ref, and is the final say on this entire competition. She will say go. She will also make sure that every last drop of that beer is finished before the run can start. Am I leaving anything out?
You are leaving something out. I quit.
You can't quit. I'm out. I don't care if the teammates, run 2 laps in a row and chug 2 beers in a row, or they stagger. Doesn't matter. Each person has to complete 2 laps and chug 2 beers. And by the way, it's about 95 degrees right now.
Yeah. It's really heavy.
And the beers are about 95 degrees as well by now.
No, I'll show you.
So glad to sit down.
Ice cold Bud Light. Okay? It's cold. It's cold.
All right, good.
It's
Let's
cold.
do this before it gets warm.
All right, so let's go.
And after drinking their first beers, the race had begun.
Go, buddy, go, buddy, go, buddy, go, buddy, go, buddy, go, buddy, go.
Is it empty, Judge? Come on, Riz. You got this.
You got this. Spillage. You can take him. Spillage.
Go, baby.
It was Monday. We had a big meeting, big point meeting. They booked the conference room. And those things are usually, ugh. But it was palatable because, and no pun intended, because Potbelly catered the meeting. That's right. Right, made the meeting more tolerable thanks to Potbelly. I had a Mediterranean sandwich. I don't know, what would you have?
The TKY, which is like their slim turkey sandwich.
What'd you have, Jeff?
Roast beef and sweet yes.
Donnie, during that meeting when Potbelly catered, what'd you have to eat?
I do my my chicken club and do it on white, and it is delicious. It's my favorite sandwich down there, man. It's
Listen,
great.
if you want to make a corporate meeting tolerable, have Potbelly cater the thing.
And get chili, too. Please, seriously,
chili's
man.
good.
The chili is fantastic.
The roast beef, turkey club, it's all good at Potbelly. The fresh baked cookies, the hand dip shakes. Have them cater your thing. Have them deliver. You got 4 locations: Clayton, Creve Coeur, St. Charles on First Capitol Drive, and O'Fallon, Missouri on Highway K. It's Potbelly. Download that Potbelly app and start earning yourself some sandwich and treat rewards today. It's Potbelly. Feed your smile. right, that is it for us. Donnie Fandango is next. What do you got coming up?
Korn, Alice in Chains tickets. I have a new favorite song by a band called Frank Carter and the Rattlesnakes that I'm going to play for you. And we'll have a whole bunch of stuff to give away between now and 2 o'clock and a bunch of music. It's Friday. Andrew WK is going to get us going. Let's do it, everybody.
Beautiful. Moon, blog and podcast, 1057thepoint.com/Riz.
Oh, so much. First Friday fail stories, and I'm just going to read you a couple of the headlines, just maybe maybe a quarter of them. A guy arrested when his car catches fire during a gender reveal stunt. We always love those. A drunk guy leaps off a boat to swim away from the cops, then has to be rescued. A couple send their parents a vacation selfie without realizing it showed their lube. How about this one?
Road rage.
A woman accidentally shot her husband while she was trying to shoot somebody else in a road rage incident. That's, like I said, just a quarter of what we have up on the blog. We got sports, we got crap on celebrities, your Friday fail stories, the new Greek fire video, and it's all titled, He Threw Up From His Ankles. Make sure you follow us on social media at Riz Show on Instagram. If you look at the live, it'll be up there for 24 hours. We did the entire game of Good or Gross, the return of Good or Gross on our Instagram live. Check that on the blog, on the podcast, brought to you by Midwest Clearance Center Furniture, 1057thepoint.com/Riz.
Excellent. Thank you very much for tuning in. Tomorrow, Patrico will be at Foley Dental Group in Maryville. He'll be out there starting at 2 o'clock. It's their 10th anniversary celebration.
Yep, I'm bringing the ones and the twos.
Oof.
Both 1 and 2 will be there.
I'm thinking if you brought threes, that would really set you apart from all the other people.
Only got two
twos.
hands. Only got 2 hands.
He'll bring the ones and
Sorry.
the twos, not the threes. The threes are staying home.
Threes are right out.
Only got 2 hands.
All right, anything else?
Just the Greek fire record, man. I thank
Out
everybody.
today. Congratulations.
Yeah, everybody that was a part of the pledge campaign. I appreciate the backing and the support. And it's out of our hands that the pledge thing didn't work. But hey, music is out. Get it on iTunes. Get it on Spotify. Get it wherever you can. And the video's up on YouTube. And thank you for having our backs.
Congratulations, man.
Thanks, dude.
All right, we leave you with a selection from our Team Riz member of the day. Shout now, Jessica Freeland from Columbia, Ill.
Yeah, Jessica.
She wants to hear this song, and we're going to play it for her, and we shall see you on Monday. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye. Hey, good morning, everybody. Are we coming in all right? Everything sound good?
Sounds so good so far.
Jeff, you're on mic 3.
Yes.
Why don't we do a little sound check while we're on the air here?
Okay.
This is coming in a little hot.
That's a little hot.
A little hot. You all right?
Yeah, I feel good, man.
You sound so fresh.
You good, King Scott?
Yeah, sounds beautiful.
Oh,
I
my
feel like
God.
there's a lot of people in here.
There is.
Oh, there is.
There is.
Guys, thanks for coming down. I know a new Metrolink station